Happy times, everyone. Welcome back to ZSR and some mixed pools action for Ocarina of Time Randomizer. This is a semifinals match between Fur and What the Hell Happened. I got Chuckles, I got the Burrito, they're gonna talk. Palm and Carliana are gonna track. I'm your Restreamer Tomaltac. Commentators, all yours.
All right, thanks a lot, Tumble Talk. Welcome, everybody. Happy Sunday. It's me, Out of This World Burrito. I'm here with Chuckles, who's having an excellent Sunday, aren't you, Chuckles?
I've tried to wolf down a lasagna before this, and it didn't go to plan. So it's just going to be kept for afterwards. But thanks, Tom, for setting everything up. And Burrito, I think we're going to have a very good day today.
Oh, absolutely. You have to have your lasagna before mixed pools. You can't mix pools on an empty stomach. It's part of the strategy. That's how you go far in this tournament. So I know Fur and Hells have eaten before this.
Yeah, Hell's probably had some kind of sausage beforehand, being in Germany at the moment, and I don't really know what Brazilians eat, so
Maybe Fur will let us know later.
yeah,
For
maybe.
everybody else who doesn't know what mixed pools is, because we haven't gotten a lot of it on ZSR this year, the main selling point of mixed pools is that we have entrance randomizer, but instead of mixing entrances between themselves, we mix those pools with each other. So instead of grottos always leading to grottos, your grotto can lead to a boss room or a dungeon, or maybe Link's house is an overworld entrance, etc. So we see a lot of early game people just kind of figuring out where everything is. To help guide the players, though, we do have a great feature where the dungeon reward locations, so the bosses themselves are on the pause menu. So don't get too worried about people getting lost in the sauce for the first 2 hours of an entrance rando. These players have some guide to lend them on their way. And we're not too crazy with the settings in this one. I think they're pretty well balanced settings given entrance randomizers in play. What do you think, Chuckles?
Yeah, I think what's really interesting about these settings is that it's boss entrance rando as well. So we're not going to see bosses at the end of Spirit Temple and the bosses at the end of Shadow Temple. We're just going to find them in grottos. And that's one of the fun things with this is that you're going to walk into a door and there'll be Volvagia, and you're like, okay, right, let's keep a record of where Volvagia is.
No, absolutely. And Emo Soda, one of the tournament organizers, so shouts to them, is actually putting the pools that are in mix in the chat right now. We do have cheap scrubs, cow sanity, beatable, required only is really good. There's some quirks with that one, which we might see come into play later. We do want to note that the Ganon's boss key is on the 9 dungeon rewards, so we collecting them all, but everything's open. So we have open Rainbow Bridge, open Zora's Fountain, Deku, and Gerudo's Fortress. An important note about the entrance randomizer, Gerudo's Fortress isn't randomed. I think that's great. That place sucks in entrance random.
Yeah, there was a time to make it even closer to cross keys where there was kind of playing with adding those fortress entrances in to make like tunnels basically, and it was pretty horrendous. It just didn't work well.
No, absolutely, yeah. But speaking to our players ourselves, Fur and Hells have had a pretty good season so far. Fur went 3-2 in the Swiss rounds, but was the fastest clear time for their 3-2 tiebreaker. And then in brackets, they defeated Link, Hylian, and Alexis. So very strong players there. And then Hells went 4-1, had the second fastest clear time in the tiebreaker, only second to Mr. Mario, who's kind of reigning champion of the Ocarina of Time randomizer tournaments for the last, half year or something. Just keeps sweeping all up. So very impressive performance. But whoever wins today is going to be playing against Tanjo in the finals. And Tanjo's been relentless in this tournament, 5-0 in Swiss, and then knocking out Emo Soda and Volk in brackets. So very exciting matches ahead.
Yeah, I think the big kind of one in that was Fur beating Alexis. Like Alexis in this format and in format generally has been really, really good, been on really good form the last year or so. And yeah, Fur's, he's Challenge Cup champion, so he's not a bum in Ocarina of Time Randomizer. But that was a good match, and I think Hells was pretty happy that Fur won that match because What the Hells has never beaten Alexis in a real match, and they've played about 5 or 6 times, so he was pretty happy with that.
No, I'd be totally happy with that too.
Yeah, like at the start of this one, we're starting with Storms, which is a nice song to have because it allows you to explore more entrances early with all the Storms grottos and things like that. You kind of want to make the map as quickly as possible, so songs like Storms, things like ZL, so you don't have to backtrack to checks and things like that, are always very handy songs to start off with.
No. Yeah, we'll have a lot to open up and navigate immediately, so I also expect our players to be using Song of Storms right off the bat, just trying to check entrances and figure out where everything is located. Some other notable settings that we will talk about in terms of hints. We do have Way of the Hero hints, so fans of that, rejoice. We do get 3 Foolish hints, which will be 2 dungeons and 1 overworld area, so again, this seed is very good about information, and as Emo Soda is saying in Twitch chat with us right now, the settings are to emphasize entrance navigation and exploration and tying that into your routing, not necessarily just trying to, figure out the hint logic like we see in other tournaments. So the hints are very straightforward a lot of the time. Some other big hints is because we have Cow Sandy, there is a hint for Link's house cow or cow and house. Big Goron gets a hint, Frogs 2 gets a hint. And then we do have one always dual hint, which is both for Skull Mask and Mask of Truth, as Happy Mask Shop is not completed in these settings. Which, at first, that doesn't sound like a big deal, but when you have entrance rando, yeah, it becomes a big deal.
Yeah, and it's always I remember an RSL match being decided because one person picked up Skull Mask and the other person picked up Mask of Truth. And that was, I think, Pyro was in that race, I think if I remember rightly, in an RSL match. So it could be pretty vicious. It looks like we're off, so it'd be fun to see where we start and see if there's lots of entrances for us to check out.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. I'm excited. Let's see how messy this gets.
I think there's 2 kind of ways of commentating this. The way that I'm going to do it, and I'm just going to enjoy the ride and not track anything. And I think the other way could be like, you track everything. So if you want to do that, Burrito, you do that. I'm going to just watch and laugh.
I think you have the right idea here, Chuckles. The seed has a lot of information, and it's kind of hard to keep everything together and track at the same time. There's a Zor's River hint, and see what it was. I'll note some important things, but I'm not gonna be writing down every entrance. Wow, we already have 2 shops branching off from Kokiri with a bomb bag for 60 rupees, explosives early as well with Song of Storms. We're gonna be seeing like every grotto.
Yeah, that's an item you really want to see. It's kind of sad because it just opens up so much, but at least you can like check everything, and the map building that will be the first hour of the game will be a lot easier for us.
Yeah, and we saw a quality of life there. 3 shops off Kokiri. We saw quality of life there. The wallet is refilling, so for bought the wallet, got immediately filled back up again, and then
yeah,
another
so that's good.
purchase
So that
left.
means they started with 99 then.
Yep. And then we have post shop there as well. But yeah, no, it's like, okay, well, I have access to a lot of things now with Falls, but for some players, that just may be too much to deal with immediately. For me, when I'm playing a randomizer, if the seed kind of like just nudges me in a direction, I find that easier than when I have everywhere to go. And Hell's already found Bongo and is taking a look at the locations, and man, I had Snipping Tool open, but I wasn't even ready for that. I'm trying to get with Fur.
The thing that I noticed for me was that there was 2 Kokiri Forest bosses. Might see it again here from the first side, no? I really didn't see anything else, but like we found Kokiri Forest pretty early, so...
And then, yeah, as Emo Soda's pointing out, finding Kakariko very early, that's also a huge entrance hub as first. Checking them all right now. Finding Sacred Forest Meadow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure songs are on songs, so collecting a song here is going to be really, really cool.
Songs are on songs. Warp songs locations are randomized, but no warp song will lead to the same area, so you can't get Megaton Hammer on Mask of Truth. Sorry, got stunned there for a second.
Lens of Truth, and the Megaton Hammer on Skull Hammer and Mask of Truth. So,
oh, hey, Baronade.
Yeah, another boss. There's Baronade. So, unfortunately, this is going to have to be a sage quit here. Can't get out of here. Yep.
And then
Template.
Minuet's vanilla. Well, the reward location is. But sup, ZSR, welcome in. This is an Ocarina of Time Randomizer mixed pools tournament. We have entrants randomized between each other. So you're going to be seeing a lot of chaos here today as Fur is going to check a grotto. But this grotto might not lead to a grotto here. Let's see where it goes. Okay, well, it's kind of like a grotto.
It's technically a grotto.
It's technically a grotto.
There we go. But it wasn't the correct grotto. That's all that matters.
No, it was different. Oh, we got the same hint.
Okay,
Twice.
they're just both together. Nice. All right, let's. Hopefully, Hells will find that at some point.
So we have
Yeah, we are
Bonzo
gonna
in
need-
Link's house.
Bongo's in Link's house. We've seen Baronade. That's 2 bosses in Kokiri Forest. And there's PG as well. I think it was the Winter Link Kakariko.
Yeah, you're right. We're finding a lot of our bosses pretty quickly here, so that's why, we talked about this being entrance randomizer, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be a 5-hour slog, as we're already found almost half our bosses. But now the trick is finding the items to complete those bosses and then getting back there.
Yeah, we still need to do the checks to find item, and because it's AD, we need to find basically every item as Fair goes into the Moblin Juice. So yeah, Hammer's going to be needed, Mirror Shield's going to be needed, Boomerang's going to be needed, all those fun things.
I just want to point out Fur and Hells are both taking a dip there at the same time, just for different reasons.
Different water. Yeah, look at this
I know,
fishing game, so easy. God.
Hells is fishing with a rod, and Fur was being spearfished.
I like that. I like that.
No, it's not instant catch here, Petey. We got to add some challenge to these randos.
Yeah, that was a long ass pull for Hells there, but you got it eventually. Wow, there's Goron City as well. Like just all these big hub areas, just all next to each other, which will make navigation quite nice. You're not having to go to one to another to another to another to find that.
Listen, it's better than vanilla, but it's not as easy as it could be.
I think that was a great fairy fountain at the end of one of the dungeons. Shadow Temple has a great
Yeah.
fairy fountain, so that's 1 check at the end of Shadow Temple, so I can't wait for that to be our go mode.
Oh,
Yeah, found Fortress as well, so I'm pretty sure we start with the card. So I don't think we need to save the Carpenters, but there's a couple of entrances here.
yeah, no, it's open fortress. We start with the membership card, so we're good to go.
Wow, there's the market as well, like in Kakariko Village too. So we've got Kokiri Forest, Kakariko Village, and Kokiri Forest, and market, all close to each other. Like that's pretty remarkable.
Ice cavern less than 7 minutes. We rushed ice.
There we go. There we go.
Comes true,
Unfortunately, no
except
way
for,
to. We can't melt the red ice yet, but
friction, just go faster. The bombs for Fur were in a shop from Kokiri Forest. There's 3 shops branching off from Kokiri Forest. I think it was Market Shop.
yeah, Hells didn't really seem to. He seemed to find Kakariko first. And now we're doing those entrances in Kokiri Forest and didn't find the shops first. So I think it's just a case of what entrances that you pick to do, because that's just what happens sometimes.
Also, Hells has pulled Requiem. So as I was talking about earlier before I got distracted by a hammer, the Warp Song's locations are randomized, but they won't take you to the same spot. So when Hells plays Requiem, if Requiem takes him, say, to actually Colossus by some miracle, another Warp Song won't also take him to Colossus.
Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see, how much these warp songs can help you, because sometimes they can be really helpful, sometimes they're just not. And they just put you all in very similar locations, and it's just like, oh well, that's a bit stupid.
Okay, Now, Fur ran into Baronade. I think that was actually Impa's house, like where the cow is. Dang it, I missed it again. Fur, show it again.
There was one on Death Mountain Trail. That was a new one that I saw.
So the players track their own information on their end, but what you're seeing here on the stream are dedicated trackers we have, since we're watching them with some, a little bit of delay, obviously. But yeah, the players use their own trackers.
Yeah, it's quite interesting in mixed pools on how much people track. So when I used to play this and play RSL, I would use like Araxes tracker, which you just track every single location, and what's in them, and what items are in them, and what checks are in them. Some people just use like an Excel spreadsheet and just keep sending information together. It's quite a unique kind of way of the different ways of tracking.
Well, I know that's similar for people track in general, even when they're not doing entrance rando. I'm familiar with Emo Soda likes to write things by hand, so I just like to have in my man that Emo Soda is a cartographer and just draws out the map while they're playing, just sketching it out in high detail.
Yeah, Emo doesn't care about saving the trees. We'll just write on the piece of paper.
Yes. The warp songs are randomized and where to take you, but you'll find songs on song locations. So, in Minuet there, we just found Minuet on Minuet, but that could have been a different song. But it doesn't necessarily mean Minuet will take you back here to Sacred Forest Meadow. And yeah, there is a Fam Ganon in actually SFM Grotto, the Fairy Grotto.
Yeah. So we've seen quite a few bosses. We've seen Baronade, Bongo, PG. And I don't think we've seen a song played yet. Fur's got Minuet, Hella's got Minuet and I don't think either of them played.
No, well, there's always a threat with playing a song because right now they are keeping track of likely where these entrances are leading to, where they're tying, and if you play a warp song, that could just totally disjoint what you're doing, and then you have to reorient yourself, or it just sets you back. So usually we'll end up probably seeing them play warp songs once they feel like they've hit a dead end.
Yeah, it does tell you kind of where it goes. Sometimes it's nice to play it, it's just so you are aware of kind of where it might go to, like if it goes to Kakariko Village, say, you're like, okay, I want to go back there, then at least you have that information. But you're right, it's like, until you get to a proper dead end, there's no point.
Yeah, it's the same with owls. Owls will tell you where they go, so the owl flights are randomized. But
River is foolish, okay.
Skull Kid gets a piece of heart. Let's go, Skull Kid.
Yeah, so interesting, the Kakariko entrances. It felt like a lot of them, there's a boss here in DMC. It felt like a lot of them actually went to dead ends. There wasn't many of them that went to more overworld areas. Like, you had a market, of course one goes to Kakiri Forest, one went to Fortress, DMT, so a couple of overworld entrances, but not a lot.
Yeah, they chain together to be a lot of entrances, but you're right, they kind of dead-ended a lot. Oh, there's Spirit Temple. So Hell's finding Spirit Temple. Yep, there's Death Mountain Trail. But yeah, they still haven't quite hit dead ends yet. So they're still going to keep going through here and checking. Obviously, Hell's going to check the Goron City entrance first, because we also have a grotto over there rather than climbing up and trying to peek. Man, Hell's such a fast peek.
And Hell's is, he still hasn't got the bomb bag yet. So he kind of, when he went into Goron City, he was kind of stuck in Goron City because he couldn't explode the boulders. Oh, there's Morpher. We can do Morpher. If you're a gamer, you can do Morpher. Like, the game always basically requires you to have a hook shot to do that. Talking of hook shots.
Speaking of which.
you can do it without, but he doesn't even have magic, which makes it easier. So, like, yeah, there's just no point. Just may as well sleep.
Yeah. No, it's gonna take still long to do Morpher that way. It's not worth the time.
That was in the Dampe hut. I don't even know how he even got into Graveyard at this point.
No, we haven't seen Graveyard yet. I was watching Hell's. Yo, cows. So it's important to remember where cows are because, as we stated earlier, cow sanity is on. So we might need to come back here and play some songs for these cows.
Yeah, give some entrances a bit more meaning. Yeah, that one's now got 3 checks in them. The stable has 4 checks in them, so it makes some of the more, what were previously useless entrances, a bit more value.
So it looks like Hells is going back down, having found Spirit Temple more, found that hitting a dead end. He's probably going to go back here to check some other entrances, and Fur is most way through checking Graveyard.
Wow, getting eaten by the reader. That's new.
It happens.
Oh, Wasteland. Yeah, we don't want to... Crossing takes a while, and you'll probably just find the other end of it, like at some point. So it's quite often just to leave that one.
Yeah. And as chat pointed out, Hells did find a bottle. He could do this ice cavern, but he thought about it for a second, but no, he's like, no, I'm not doing that. Because at best, you're getting a song at the end that you might not even need.
Yeah, you can get a song out of it. It's some checks. You'll probably just end up doing it anyway. I don't know, what if a ZL was there and you walk into like Great Fairy Fountains, then you don't have ZL?
Oh no, I think Hell's heard you. He's going back.
Yeah, this is prudent. I think this is the right move here.
He was running out of places to just check doors.
Yeah.
He's pretty hungry, especially since unlike Fur, doesn't have a bomb bag like you mentioned. So maybe he's hoping that logically this is true, and he's going to find something that opens up some paths for him.
Yeah, if he had the bomb bag, maybe things would be a little bit different. But yeah, he needs to go back to Kakiri Forest and look at those entrances to pick up that bomb bag.
Yeah, as we look at a sculpture on the wall on Hell's side, this is a good time to bring out that in these settings, there's nothing on 30, 40, 50, and 20 is hinted. So you're not going to see either of these players stretching for real sculptulas. They'll just grab whatever's fastest right in front of them. And even with 20 hinted, I don't think you're going to see anyone pushing it. In fact, I'd probably see most of them just skipping them entirely until they feel like they're something that they're like, okay, sure, maybe, or until they find it, because you have to find Skull House in the first place.
Yeah, it's one of those things that 10 and 20 are quite easy to get to, really. So I know Tanjo is a big not skull doer. So yeah, it's not like you're right, 30, 40, and 50 are off, so they're the trouble ones and the ones you have to kind of keep your eye on.
Yeah, in case anyone missed it there, Hells didn't melt the ice around the chest because we do have chest appearance size, contents matches with size, so he saw it as a small chest, not important, just left it.
Yeah, I think we'll probably find DMT and find that bottle soon, and might just follow Hells back into ice or play a song soon.
Yeah, as Zemo's noticed mentioning in chat, it's not hard to get 10, and then when you have 10, you can just immediately check that when you do run into the Skull House, and then check 20, you'd be like, oh, okay, I'll get 10 more. But having watched a lot of randomizer tournaments, to your point, there are players like Tanja that are like, I don't care about skulls, I'm just gonna go. And if it's on skulls, I will. But yeah, since these settings are required only, you might not ever just find Skull House because you might not need anything in it anyways.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah.
We found the ghost in Link's closet.
With the hook shot, he's gonna go and do this now. Yeah.
This will be our first dungeon reward on Fur's side here as he takes on Bongo.
Yeah, first boss done in 17, 18 minutes. Like, you don't see that quite often in Randomizer.
Makes it fun with these settings, gives you something new to watch and also play. So it's good for the viewers and for those competing in the tournament. And while Fur cleans that up and Hells goes through our favorite room in Ice Cavern, I do want to mention another tournament that's starting soon that makes this thing up that I think Chuckles knows something about. Slug Open Swiss Phase begins Wednesday, August 5th. And do you want to talk about that at all, Chuckles?
Yeah, I might actually need to make the Swiss document at some point because I've currently got no way of tracking that. Yeah, new 3 versus 3 or teams of 3 versus 3 event starting soon. They're 1v1 matches, very different formats. Mixed pools is one of the formats, so yeah, we're gonna have lots of fun over on Slug Central over the next few weeks, I think.
Yeah, if you want to see a lot of different tournament types of formats at once, the Slug Open is definitely something to watch. You're going to see the gauntlet of settings. Because like Chuckles was saying, it's mixed pools is in it. And then you also have stuff like we have the Season 9 League settings, bingo, and then ice percent could even be on there. And sure enough, Zelda's Lullaby was on ice. You kind of called it there, Chuckles, so I'll give you
I did, wow. Get me in this match. I'm semi-finalist, clearly. Yeah, we've got loads of, like, you know, bingo, Triforce Hunt, ice percent, like, there's just like all the good formats put together, plus Triforce Hunt.
I was about to say, I thought my understanding was you're not a fan of Triforce Hunt. How'd that get in there? Was it Casino?
Well, there's no Triforce Blitz at least, so we weren't stupid enough to put that in there. Oh, here's another boss. This is the Grosso in Kokiri Forest.
And of course, Fur's just gonna knock it out.
Yeah, that's 2 bosses done in 21 minutes, so let's go. Oh yeah, Hyrule Field, a bit of a weird one, because it's so big, obviously. It takes a long time to get around, and a lot of these entrances can lead to other overworld entrances just because of how, like, the entrance randomizer works. But then a lot of them can just lead to dead ends, and yeah, it takes some time to walk through here.
Yeah, to your point, Hell's just found a cow in Zora's River. That's it. Has to turn around and leave. So it is a time-consuming play, but it's information-dense. Sometimes running into certain overworld areas can be a challenge in these settings, so at least knowing where certain ones are can be very useful, especially like, say, find Lake Hylia, you know where an owl is, maybe that owl takes you somewhere important in the future, things like that. And yeah, Fur already has fire and water medallions from completing Bongo Bongo and Dodongo.
So, a few checks. There's a song location that he could... Well, no, he can't get because he doesn't have a hook shot or anything like that. So,
nope. Yeah, Fur's item setup is looking a lot stronger right now and has already completed 2 bosses. Granted, Hell's isn't going to be hard-pressed to find those bosses, getting Kokiri Forces early. Oh, hey, there's Boomerang and Hover Boots in the same shop, but they required a wallet upgrade, both of them. So Hells isn't going to pick it up, but now he knows where that shop is in Hyrule Field, so he's definitely going to be having to come back here later.
Yeah, some items that are going to be probably... well, one that's definitely going to be hard required in the Iron Boots. Like, saying that, no, I don't. We don't really need the Iron Boots, because we don't need to get into the Water Temple entrance, don't we, necessarily, so... yeah, something to keep. The Boomerang definitely the more important item there. Oh man, the obstacle course is dead. No opponent race.
No opponent race. Also, I don't know if one wallet makes it a baby seat. The wall upgrades might be in nasty spots, but we do have a few options for it. I think Megaton Hammer being on Massive Truth definitely makes it a walking seat. You're gonna have to do a lot of leg day here.
Yeah, we have found OGC, and we should say as well that the Ganon's Tower and inside Ganon's Castle are 2 shuffled entrances as well, so we do also have to find Ganondorf's Tower before beating him.
Yep. But we still have a lot of things in the sea, and I know some people might be coming into this race being like, man, Fur's already got this on lock. I'm like, no, no, no. We're missing tons of information. We don't even know still where some of our bosses are, or even how to actually get to Ganon once we get Ganon's boss key. So, and we, like you said earlier, Chuckles, we're basically going to have to get all the items in the seed. We might not need something like Iron Boots, but you never know where we maybe that... Oh, there's Well. Speaking of dungeon entrances being in Lake Hylia, there's Well inside of Lakeside Lab. I guess that guy was doing some experiments that I don't know about.
Yeah. Found some dead things in the in a well, so yeah, just turned that into his house.
Forest Temple Foolish Big, by the way.
That is huge, yeah, because you don't have to do, you know, it's not like there's progression dungeons to do in this setting, so to have a big, slow area like that, hinted foolish, is really, really big.
Yeah, yeah, just insane time saving. Oh, we found the Temple of Time in Lake Hylia. Sup, Fur, good job. But for still seeing Adult being a very valuable play here is going to stay as Adult. Emo Soda was talking about earlier in chat. Sticking Adult, especially in this scenario, you have way more access to things, especially since Fur already has Hook Shot.
Yeah, and you don't have the slingshot, you don't know. Well, Fur doesn't know where the boomerang is, so it's not like you've got child items to really help you out anyway.
No.
But at least the Temple of Time and the well is close to each other, so it could be tempting to get the well done as soon as you go child. Maybe the first thing to do.
Yeah, that's a very dense area to check. There's an IGC.
Way the hero.
Okay, IGC's way the hero.
Might need strength 3.
To no surprise, IGC does not have trials on, so we don't need to do the trials, but it's obviously still a check-dense place. Those could be something very easy to get, like on any of the scrubs, since we have Scrub Shuffle on, but it could be something as bad as, like, End of Spirit Trial or something. Or Light Trial might need Goldens.
Yeah, just to add to the collection of items we'll probably need. Because actually, Strength 2, we generally consider Strength 2 being an item that you need because of the Spirit Temple silver blocks, but you don't need to complete the Spirit Temple necessarily, so... Strength's one of those items that might not be needed.
So Fur actually found Lost Woods, which I don't believe we've seen yet. So I'm getting a lot of interest checks here between Brados. Oh, there's Volvagia and Lost Woods. All right. So the problem is getting the hammer, not getting to Volvagia necessarily.
Yeah. Hauser is back in Kakiri Forest, so that's good for him. Hopefully the Deku Tree doesn't... Actually, this is what's going to send you to... inside Ganon's castle, which is going to send you to Lake Hylia. So, sorry, House. I don't think you're getting the bomb bag anytime soon.
Yeah. There's other bomb bags out there. Maybe he'll just happen upon the second one.
That's true.
And it won't be bomb locked. Oh yeah, good point by Emo Soda in chat. The hammer being on Mask of Truth for the shop salesman implies that you need 3 stones. So this is some logic stuff that I haven't thought about in a long time, just because a lot of the time the mask doesn't come into play too much, or mask shop is either partially or mostly completed in some settings. But yeah, you have to be thinking about small things like that as well.
Wait, so is the Mask of Truth check is on, but you still have to do the whole child trade tweet sequence?
Correct. Complete mask shop is on.
Decided to do that? That's awful. that's disgusting.
Ask TJ or Emo Soda or Kasinja.
Yeah, that's ugly. Alright,
For fun, Emo Soda says. Everyone has their own form of fun. I mean, you like songs on Boss Wars, right? Chuckles? Isn't that kind of like a sicko thing for some people?
It just makes the seed very linear. That's the only problem with it. But I haven't played it in the Francophone tournament yet, so my first 3 matches. So no, not played for a while. going to see an
That little bit.
entrance randomization trick here of this hop, which is actually harder than it. The search is quite tricky.
I mean, yeah, I
actually.
mean, Fur just missed it. That's a very hard hop. With hovers, easy. Without hovers, good luck. And look, Hell did exactly what you said. Saw that well, was next to Temple of Time, said, I need items. This is check dense. I am going in here. Bomb bag or not.
And he's got the well, I've never seen anybody do that hookshot trick skill there before, so that's a new piece of tech I've seen.
Ooh, big chest for Hells. 3 bottles. We're almost at bottle percent for Hell.
Nice.
Dude, so good. Ooh, treasure chest minigame found by Fur in Harrowfield. It's up in near Market Grotto.
Yeah, Fur's gonna have fun going through these Hyrule Field entrances now. Might find DMC a little bit.
If Fur gets through all of them, he will find Boomerang and Hoverboots. No wallet to action them, but we'll do this. Another big chest for Hells.
Deku Shield. He did buy one from a shop, but he's got 2 now apparently.
Yeah. That would have been handy if he didn't buy one. If he was a shop disbeliever, shield non-believer.
Yeah, but he's got the nice rupee count, so it's okay.
That's what made the purchase worth it.
Yeah, always get the Deku Shield. Yeah, I feel like Fur's kind of run through the seed has been, he's cruising a little bit more than Hells is, but Hells does have Ziao, which could be pretty big.
Yeah, I do think Fur's gonna get around to completing Ice Cavern sooner than later. He's just been threading the needle on not finding bottles, which is what's stopping him.
Yeah, Hells has got 3. Fur's got 0, hasn't been to DMT yet.
Ooh, we've seen Warp Song. It looks like Minuet takes you to Goron City and into Rubio's room. It's kind of a spicy spot.
That's
So,
nice
what did
because
that
it's, yeah, those are Yell requirements to get into that room.
Yeah. Hell's gonna take on Dead Hand in the well while Fur climbs up Goron City. I think we're already checked a lot of Goron cities because it looks like he has a specific destination here, which is he's gonna go check the right side of the menus and probably keep the left. Yeah, first had, I think, a smoother going at the beginning of the seal, like you said, Chuckles, but as Emo said, was pointing out, just luck. Like, here's a big chest for Hells on Dead Hand. This might be huge.
Yep.
It is. Stone of Agony, let's go.
Yeah. That's the check that you want. There you go. Ooh,
Temple of Time, Way of the Hero.
That's an interesting way of the heroes. Temple of Time, IGC. Of course, the Mask of Truth, Lens of Truth, Megaton Hammer, Schoolmaster bullshit. Like, yeah, the hints have been entertaining.
Yeah, this seat's got some curveballs. So first opening up Dull Goron City by stopping Goron Link, not pulling any item from that. And it's gonna go check the hint on Megaton. Those hints are powerful, we want to see those hints.
Yeah, the well has been pretty dead.
Ice Cavern, Way of the Hero. Okay, so now Fur definitely knows that he needs to do Ice Cavern, but again, needs to get a bottle or blue fire arrows and magic and bow. Bottles might be easier in this case.
Yeah, considering the number of bottles we found. I hope he finds a bottle first.
Yeah.
Look, here's the other end of Haunted Wasteland, like I said earlier.
You're right. You're just probably gonna bump into it. No reason spending like what, a minute and a half getting across that place. Hell's peeped. The Ruler's Ladder's gonna go into the fishing entrance. While Fur pops out of the top of the river, kind of handy, and playing Minuet to get back into Goron City.
I'm enjoying this. Almost 33 minutes into the seed, and Hells has found 3 bottles. And that's it.
Yeah, But like Emo Soto was saying, luck might come back to Hell's way because it's not just, you know, getting dungeons completed, but it's also finding information. I could very easily see Fur ending up in Well later, being like, that's a dense place, I already got bombs, especially once Fur finds Lullaby, and might just burn the same amount of time Hell's just stood there.
Yeah, and it's like how you navigate the map is such a huge skill in it. Like the time you save by going through the right entrances, knowing the quickest way to get to locations, the memory of it. It's such a big skill in this, and it can really turn tides.
It really tests other abilities as a randomizer player, as obviously like execution on fights is one big part, and it looks like Fur is going to take on Phantom Ganon with a hook shot once to really get these dungeons done. But also, like, speaking of technique, but also, yeah, being able to navigate a world that's not the same. It's very focused on your routing and your memorization of the routing, and in some cases your note-taking, because like you said, some people aren't big on taking notes or keeping their trackers up to date. Others really slow down, make sure they get things correct, so then they can keep a consistent level of play.
Yeah, the bosses that Fur has completed as well, they're easy to get, they're low kind of item requirements, they're quick bosses to beat. Fur's kind of getting him in the corner here and trying to do hook shot zero cycle, which I don't think I've seen before.
Yeah, as chat said, this is a settings that I would have a lot of fun playing, you know, casually outside of a race environment. I think in a race environment, I personally would be overwhelmed, but I do enjoy watching people play it, especially people like Fur and Hells, who are very experienced players, very familiar with a lot of the settings. I believe I've heard some people refer to Hells as their GOAT. So definitely a great display by both players here.
He's alright, he's not too bad.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good.
Well, he's not had the best of it recently. You know, he didn't make the top 32 of the main tournament. He hasn't been playing as much, and one of the main reasons is that his old controller that he used for over 10 years broke, and he hasn't been able to get used to another controller. He actually said that he would retire if his OG controller broke, but he didn't do that at least.
Yeah, either that OG controller is holding on, or he secretly got another one, didn't tell me.
Oh, yeah, it is I don't even know how he used his old controller. It was the worst controller ever. Like, it didn't have any click to the A button, so if you breathed on the A button, it would probably, like, push. Like, it was ridiculous.
I have notes for the boss location, by the way, but I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna make any sense if I give it to the trackers to update the reward locations. Oh, hey, we're seeing Requiem from Fur. We haven't seen this yet.
I was gonna say, we've had Requiem for a while. Oh, this is the Hyrule Field.
Oh, that is. Okay.
Yeah, I did actually. I was quite confused when we saw it the first time, because he went in, he came out, and it didn't have the boulder exploded, so I was like, how did he even get in there? Like, it's not decoupled, like...
I didn't even realize that. Ooh, yo, Howard Castle 3. Let's go.
Yeah, here we go.
This is why we look at mixed pools. We get to see the Far Grotto on Howard Castle. Oh, hey, free checks. We'll take it. Oh, hey, look, DFA.
Yeah, I was even closer to doing more of ice again.
Oh, you know, ice trial in Ganon's might be the way of the hero. Gotta melt the ice in there, dude.
Yeah, true. Yeah, so that we came out of the guards entrance. I think that is also the OGC entrance. So when he came out of Lake Hylia, as adult we saw that as the Ganon's Castle entrance, but as child it's the guards entrance.
That tour makes sense. I never really thought about it that hard.
No, it's quite innovative, really. Like it sounds quite like simple when you say it, but actually, like it's quite a cool thing to do.
Speaking of pool, Fur just pulled Nocturne from Royal Family 2.
Nice.
So we might see another Morph song here soon.
We might also see a bomb back for Hells as well. He's back in Kakiri Forest. So this could be a good move.
Come on, Fur. Let's see where it goes. Alright, so he's playing Nocturne, he might not take it, but it should tell us really quickly where it goes. Zor's River, bullish location. Not great.
Yeah, I think bird side, and rather than hiking across field, see what the warp will do. But I don't think river is. Fly time is bullish. Getting some good foolishes.
Yeah, I'm hoping Hells walks into the correct shop here. And then learns, okay, that's where that was. I don't know if I agree with Rob Dog where Hells will immediately go, oh, I'm on the back foot, because obviously this was something that Hells could have found earlier, but for all he knows, Fur also missed it.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that's part of mixed pools entrance. Like if I was playing standard where we don't have as many mixed entrances, it's like, okay, I missed something really obvious. But in this one, I'm like, I don't know. For all I know, Fur's literally went the complete opposite direction or has been following me. So it's kind of harder to know that.
Kakariko Village, wasn't it? Like, it was one of the very early entrances.
Yeah, we hit a lot of big hubs early on in this seed, so it's a lot harder to gauge what your opponent might be doing. There can be some general tendencies that you might notice, like, again, maybe you know your opponent is not really big on doing skulls, so you're like, okay, maybe I should just be a little bit more proactive about picking up skulls, but, you know, if I don't find Skull House, or maybe it's not in Logic, so I never find it, whatever. So it's kind of harder to play around. You just kind of have to play the seed.
I was finding King Dodongo.
Shooting gallery, let's go, dude. And first heading to South Harrowfield Remote Grotto, which I believe was the shop for Boomerang and Hover Boots. It was either that one or the one close to Lake Hylia entrance. It was one of those two. Oh no, it must have been the Lake Hylia one, because Hells didn't have bombs. Cow, dude.
Yeah, more cows. Still no opponents. Alright, here we go. Here comes a bomb bag. Yeah.
There we go. Just has enough rupees for it too.
Yeah,
And
nice.
that wall will fill back up.
A couple more rupees and you can pick up that Hugo rupee, so...
Oh, no. Fur got into Potion Shop, back into DMC from the Great Fairy entrance. But we'll get a song check here. So
Yeah, have a hook shot.
Suns? I feel like in these settings, Sun Song isn't... Well, it could be useful for movement in some locations, so I'll pick up that.
Yeah, a main could get caught in market, for example, as child, potentially, with not a very easy way to pass time of day, but yeah, not the best. Ooh, IGC.
Oh, IGC! This might be your way to the hero.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Fur's just gonna keep going through. So yeah, this is huge. Could be a real big item in here for Fur moving forward. But then, yeah, as you're saying that, Chucklezemo said also point out now that Hells has bombs, Hells knows where to use them, and because of mixed pools being the way it is, you have to backtrack pretty frequently in this. So
Yeah.
he's gonna end up walking by these locations again anyways, so it might not be that huge of a difference. The only difference is, you know, Fur got some bosses done sooner.
Yeah, Fur's gonna want to see this item because he can't do Spirit Trial without a bow.
And still didn't find a bottle, so can't do the one light trial check or water trial check. Let's see. This is a big
Yeah.
one? Oh, it's the big one.
Oh wow, there's two.
Alright, that's the important one. Oh, okay. strength, that might be.
Yeah.
And, okay, Gordon, okay.
Is it? I don't think it'd be. Yeah, but what if it's the strength because you need strength 3 and there's just another item in here?
Possible, but we haven't got a strength yet. It's not required strength 1. We did find Goron's shop, Rob Dog, but I don't think we've seen the tunic in the shop. We saw Zora tunic in the shop, but I don't think we've seen Goron yet. I don't like the ominous energy of Emo setting, quote, we've seen a hilarious number of Goron tunic waths.
Yeah, because so many seeds have the Goron tunic in a child shop, so...
Yeah.
If it's in a child shop, you can't buy it.
Speaking of slug open, this slug is opening up for...
Oh,
and
wow, what a place to get a bow. If the second item was also a big item, like you could have got that as well. That's crazy.
Oops.
But that's a good pull. That is probably the way of the hero.
Yeah. IGC being oops all off.
You need a bow to use the light arrows, so bows are always important. Deku?
Yes? Yo, Zora's domain diving minigame? Let's go. Come on now, pull it out. Also, Fur is just gonna go through Deku, which is a lot of quick checks, especially with the hook shot, get a little bit extra movement on the lines.
Yeah, important to get a shield for cases like this.
Yeah, Ganon was growing a tree and it got too big. Having it connected. Yo, big chests again for Fur. Uh-oh. Fur's on a roll right now.
Here we go.
Two
And another one.
biggies? Okay, there's second bomb bag. Third bomb bag. Oh no, silver gauntlets.
Ooh. Juicy. Okay, I need one more for strength 3.
I don't think I would want to have a death tree. Did all those capping again, so
Yeah. I'd rather have my lasagna.
yeah, absolutely. Even cold. I'll even take cold lasagna over that.
I tell you what, cold lasagna is a bit like cold pizza, isn't it? I think it's still pretty good.
It feels heavier.
True.
On the
Yes.
system.
Yeah. And it's a very cheesy, very thick lasagna generally anyway, so.
Having the question posed, what's in light trial? Fourth bottle. That's my guess.
Yeah.
Another big one in Deku for Fur. Silver scale. That could have some interesting implications with some child access. And
Yeah, it's the first item to allow us to dive so far.
Okay, so this boss room might not be a boss room, so let's find what's behind this door. As Hell's nopes out of force because we know that's foolish. Oh hey, it's the Gan's Castle entrance. Right, that's where we came in from. And now first going back to the spirit trial because, to your point, Chuckles, he remembered, oh, I just got bow.
Yeah, that's interesting. Like, I kind of Yeah, you can't peek this chest, it's invisible. So I was wondering, like, yeah, he must have just, like, didn't peg that he had a bow and could do this check now.
So, yeah, threads in the needle there. It's a small chest, so even if he didn't come back, wouldn't have hurt him, but good to be thorough.
Yep, very good.
Yeah, also, not quite an hour in, but, you know, we haven't found Mask Shop yet. We know we need it for the hammer. Not something to worry about, I think, yet, because we still have a lot of entrances to find, warp songs to find. I'm not sweating it yet, but, you know, if we get here, if we're still here an hour later, we're going to be like, okay, where's this happy mask salesman? Because wherever he is, he's not getting any foot traffic. Terrible place to set up shop.
Well, I'm kind of now thinking, is he underneath a silver boulder, maybe? Because maybe that's the strength wafts.
Yeah, Rob Dog had a similar idea. OGC.
OGC mask shop.
This is what I have so far for Watts, chat. Ignore my item notes. Obviously, Ice Cavern was Zelda's Lullaby because we didn't find anything else there.
Fire arrows?
Oh, in Tech Grotto?
Yeah, first fire source there. Oh, getting one way, but he was in field, like, who cares?
I'll write it down. It was Hyrule Field near, or Hyrule Field, Lake Hylia, Bon Grotto. We did get to see Worst Scrub today in DMC. Fans of Worst Scrub are rejoicing in chat, all one of them.
Yeah, back
I guess
to
Sun Song was just used to shoot the sun, so I guess, yeah, not totally useless. I just, every time we don't have a skull heavy seed, I see Sun Song and I go, I guess Dampe will get seen at some point, shrug.
Yeah.
Ooh, Hell's grabbing some easy skulls on the way, 4 up to 4.
Yeah, still not seeing the skull house yet. Hand those in, but he's only up to 4.
Yeah, welcome into your Hyper Mario. Oh, there's a Zora's shop. I don't see a Goron Tunic in there yet, so Goron Tunic and Logic still possibilities. I think we've seen every shop except for Child Bazaar, so Child Market.
Okay.
Malin, this is not a cow.
Now that's why we know why this MQ Jabu has cows, because Jabu is in Lon Lon Ranch.
Yeah, he's just a big barn to Malin, I guess. I mean, it is the summer of Ocarina of Time Randomizer. We have lots of tournaments going on and wrapping up, so we already talked about Slug Open starting soon. There's obviously mixed pools, which we're looking at right now. Also ongoing is the Spoiler Log tournament. They're in quarterfinals. For those who don't know how that tournament works, the Spoiler Log, which usually tells you what's in a randomizer seed, so like what items are where, it's given to the participants ahead of time, so then they can pre-plan their route, and then the race is mostly an execution of how well you pre-planned your routing. Definitely a really cool tournament format. Definitely cooler than seeing Dodongo's Cavern here in Fernside. But
yeah, Fernside
top
do
8
checks it, so interesting.
We'll get some hints too. Oh, Skull House for Hells. 20's a piece of heart. Hells now knows he doesn't need 20, and he can go find 10 wherever he wants. And there's the Graveyard Way of the Hero, which we probably know is Hookshot.
Yeah, if you want a rundown and a summary of what's happening on all the tournaments at the moment, then you can check out the Gossip Stone podcast. Which is
Wow.
a dedicated podcast for Ocarina of Time, Randomizer, and the competitive scene. So,
You have fantastic hosts like Chuckles and Emo Soda, and Jimbo's there.
Yeah. 2 great hosts and 1 person who we just can't kick out of there. So
Just can't quit him. Yeah, there was recently a new episode of the podcast released, so very current information going on.
we played a amazing game as well that Emo was absolutely terrible at, which is really interesting because like you heard the edited version of that segment, and I swear it went on for twice as long, or felt like it went on for twice as long in the real recording of it.
That's the magic of editing. But to answer Rob Dog's question, yes, early on we found a hint that Big Po's dead, so no one's gonna really go out of the way to pick that up. And Fur did find Slingshot in Dodongo's Cavern as updates. But yeah, going back to the podcast, not only do you play games, but you answer questions via a mailbag. Totally original, novel concept. So if there's questions you want answered about Randomizer or the tournaments going on, you can totally submit them.
There's nothing novel about the podcast.
It's novel. It's 3 people talking about a game from like 1999. What's not novel?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're the only ones that have a Ocarina of Time podcast, maybe.
I listen to it.
It's a good laugh. Oh, thanks, Burrito.
Yeah. It's a good way to keep up to date on all the tournaments because we have a lot of tournaments.
I feel that, and I've always said this, as long as 1 person listens to it, I think it's worthwhile.
Then I'll keep listening to it.
Cool.
I don't know that settings message is accurate.
Maybe.
I'll just post the link. I have it handy.
Another thing we can get advertised is, or a bit of awareness out, is the ZSR marathon that's going to be running in September. 3 whole days of Ocarina of Time speedrunning across, well, not Ocarina of Time, just Legend of Zelda across all the different series. So that's another thing happening in September here on ZSR.
Yeah, and if you want to submit your own run to be part of the marathon, submissions for that are now open until, I have it written down, August 20th, and they're going to be raising money for charity, specifically Breakthrough T1D, which is an organization that globally researches and advocates for type 1 diabetes. So a very worthy cause, as that's something that affects multiple people in my life. So I'm really looking forward to that marathon towards the end of September.
Mm-hmm.
How did Fur get into Ganon's castle the first time?
Yeah, the Deku
Yes.
boss entrance was the top one, and then the other one was Lake Hylia.
That's it, yeah. You're right. I was like,
The Lake Hylia main entrance, because then Hells came out of it, and it was the West Child, and it was the guards.
Also, no, T. Hell's is not.
I was going to respond to his comment. Yeah,
you tell off, T.
Oh, is he getting clapped? Fair has done some very quick low item requirement bosses right near the start. No, Hell isn't getting clapped. But does need to find that hook shot, does need to find a couple of these items, and then he's mapped out a lot of the world, he's checked a lot of the entrances. I think it looks worse than what it actually is.
Yeah. Oh, apparently we found Fire Temple foolish at some point. Well, that's another huge hint because the Fire Temple climb is kind of notorious. Oh, also, that's not light arrows in the Tectegra, that's fire arrows. Fur just peeked it. Looked kind of red.
Yeah. Yeah. I did say fire arrows. You might.
Oh, I heard light. I just think of all the positive things with you,
My
Chuckles.
Britishness.
No. You're just such a beacon of sunshine. I just associate you with light arrows.
Oh, goodness. I do well with flattery, so keep it coming.
All right. Well, hopefully Fur picks up those fire arrows so you can reheat the lasagna faster.
Yes, can't wait to go back to that lasagna. It's like I've put it on pause. It's on the pause menu, the lasagna.
Okay, Fur back in IGC, being like, wait, don't need to be here anymore. Getting back into DMC. I think that's part of the challenge with the mixed pulls too. Sometimes you have a really good layout, and then you're like, I know I need to be in DMC, and I haven't checked one of these things, but I forget which one. Oops, is IGC again. Just kidding.
Yeah. Also, I was completely wrong with that.
It's okay.
IGC
Twin
comment.
Rova.
It was the yeah. I was thinking of the other side of Ganon's castle was in Lake Hylia.
Okay, so we know Twin Rova is the DMC Fire Temple entrance for sure. Have we seen Child Spawn? Probably, but I don't remember. Like Chuckles, I'm having a hard time because like I'm watching Fur and Hells and I see them each go in like a different door, then I forget who did what.
Yeah, it's really quite mad. Everything going on at the same time.
We got to Crater from. It wasn't a warp. I think Fur's gonna show us how we got to Crater right here, because I believe this is keep coming and going. Yeah, Lomon. There we go. Nocturne leads to Zora's River. Okay, so Fur found Potion Shop. Can't afford it.
Getting the wall up. Yeah. And we've not found the mask shop yet. So another thing to keep an eye on, because if people don't know that Mask of Truth has the Megasun Hammer.
And Fur's gonna find Jabba's to the back here, and Hells is now at day for Lon Lon because Hells didn't find Sun Song and is gonna find another song here, which is Bolero. So that's another place to check. But as our runners check these, I do want to mention. Hold on, I gotta see where Bolero goes. Hells is immediately checking it.
Yeah.
Kakariko, kind of useful. Coming out of the brick wall like a psycho.
It's platform 9 3/4. It's
but yeah, happy 1 hour, everybody. This is Zelda Speedruns. We are watching the semifinals of the Mixed Pools tournament between Fur and What the Hell's. Winner of this will be playing against Tanjo in the finals. I'm your commentator for today, Out of This World Burrito, and co-commentating with me is Chuckles at the bottom of the screen. Tight for you all, and Tumble Talk for picking up this restream for us. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, is this the first Mixed Pools race on ZSR?
I think so. We tried to get another one on, but people weren't available. But I think this is the first one, and you know we'll try and get finals on here too, as obviously this race has been very hype, and I think this is a very fun format to spectate, especially because of everything going on. And I really appreciate it because no one's asking me logic questions. I can just enjoy the seed.
Yeah, that is so true. They're asking you where
like,
things are.
Priority. I'm like, dude, I don't even remember where like King Zora takes a dump. Let me just watch.
Half priority who? Like.
But yeah, to Emo Soda's point, this is the first on Zelda speedruns for this season, but we've had lots of restream on French and Brazilian restreams. We've had Pappy doing a lot of French restreams, and then we've had Brazilian restreamers pick up, specifically Gabrielle, and Fur actually has been doing some of the restreaming as well on Randomizer Brazil here on Twitch.
Yeah, this match itself has this restream and 2 other language restreams. So if you want to watch it in Portuguese, if you want to watch it in French. Very easy got to the Brazilian language being Portuguese, but I struggled with the France language being French for some reason.
despite them dominating Ocarina of Time Randomizer. But Fur did get a bottle, finally. So Fur can go do Ice Cavern when he wants, and I think he'll do that sooner rather than later, especially since we know Nocturne was taken back. Or, no, that was Bolero. Never mind. We know that he can get back there to Kakariko relatively easily, and he'll be able to complete Ice Cavern, and he knows his way of the hero, so he's not going to skip it. And at this point, he's probably figured out it's probably the song, it's probably Lullaby.
Yeah, the way of the heroes are Graveyard, Temple of Time, Ice.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen our 5th yet. I've got 4. Sup, Ink? Welcome in. What gave Firth such a huge lead? He found Bomb Bag immediately in Kokiri Forest, while Hells went out and just went down to Kakariko Village, Conga Line. So that opened up a lot of low requirement item bosses for Fur to complete quickly. So Hells is behind right now, especially since Fur ended up picking up Hookshot relatively soon after that. But once Hells picks up Hookshot, I think we're going to see the gap close pretty quickly because those bosses weren't particularly out of the way. The big issue for us right now is we know that the Megaton Hammer is on Mask of Truth, and we haven't even found Happy Mask Shop yet. So lots left in the seed still. Not to mention, we have found Twin Rova, but have no idea where the Mirror Shield is. Still haven't pulled Magic, by the way. And IGC is full of good items. So once Hells gets into IGC, he'll start closing the gap really quickly because he'll pick up Bow, his first strength, and Goron Tunic.
Yeah, Fur will need to do Ice Cavern to pick up TL. So that's one thing that Fur needs to definitely do that Hells has already done. Yeah, we've not seen
Kakariko Village. He could go in right now.
That's true. He could go in there right now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally. He's going into Ice Cavern. All right, so Fur's going to knock out Ice Cavern. We didn't see any other major items in here. It's just Zelda's Lullaby at the end, so Fur's just going to check those things on the way. Oh, and yeah, Hells just found. Is that Ganon's boss door?
No, that was the basement of Forest Temple.
Okay.
So the boss door of Forest Temple, which we know, we've already seen the front, and we already know it's foolish.
Yeah, you know what? I knew it was Forest Temple, and my brain went Phantom Ganon, but then I said Ganon.
yeah.
Because I was like, blue carpet. We know the ghost gets blue carpet. Ganondorf keeps the red carpet for himself. That's how you remember.
Oh, true.
The ghost, the blue carpet to match being a ghost.
Yeah. But we know because of Forest Temple, ghosts are 4 colors.
That's true. They're the primary 4 colors of the alphabet, dude. They're red, green, blue, and purple.
Purple, yeah. So maybe, does that mean that Phantom Ganon is actually Amy? Even though the blue one is Beth?
He's them like polymerized together. He's the 4 of them. They don't die and disappear after you slay them. They just combine into him.
Rainbow carpet is what it needs.
Yeah, my guy. Checking Phantom Ganon's drapes, my dude. All right. Hell's back in Hyrule Field.
Yeah, this is properly slowed up. It feels like they just seem to be clearing up a lot of like, out of the way kind of difficult entrances at the moment with not much reward.
I think that's just mixed pools. Sometimes you just get lulls because you're trying to like remember, okay, what haven't I checked yet? Where does everything go? Like, see, Hells just found IGC and goes, oh shit, here we go. I know this is Wath. Let me check the scrubs. He can do Force Trial check. He can dip into Water Trial check and get some big items out of there. He won't be able to do Spirit Trial since he doesn't have Hookshot and also being a child. Because you can't do the statue push as child, right? You don't have the hops for it.
No, surely
Yeah.
not.
Surely not.
I
Surely.
don't want to say definitely not, but surely you're too tiny.
Yeah.
Where was the hookshot?
Hookshot was off of Graveyard. I believe it was in Dampe's hut. Because
okay.
Temple of Time was Lake Hylia, Gravestone Grotto, so where the owl sits. And then Graveyard Dampe Hut led to, I believe it was a Scrub Grotto with Hookshot. It bumped into Graveyard yet. Hells is actually pretty lucky that the only thing he's going to miss out here on is Bo. Because looking on Fur's side so far, Bo hasn't really accomplished much. You definitely won it, you needed to complete the seed, but it's not necessarily going to crack this open for Hells.
Yeah, very different angle for the bow in this because normally you'd want it for like GTG, Forest Temple, but you don't need to do those dungeons necessarily here, so...
Yeah, good point, because we know Forest is foolish, so we don't need to exercise our bow skills in there. We know Fire is foolish, so we don't need to exercise our bow skills in there. So, not going to accomplish a lot right now. We did find Spirit Temple, but, you know, whatever, man. Who wants to go in there right now anyways? Don't have Mirror Shield.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Okay, ZL for first. That's good for him.
If he can avoid going into well, he can save a bit of time over Hells, who did go back and do well, but the amount of items he's still missing, because he doesn't know where Mirror Shield is, he doesn't know where Iron Boots are, he doesn't know where Kokiri's sword is, although you need that, but it's nice to have. Well still looks tempting from this angle.
Interesting, Hells is climbing out of here and for save quit.
I think it's just so he doesn't have to come back down to basement to check this one chest. Yeah, Rob Dog, that was the debate Chuckles and I were just having. Like, can you do Spirit Trial as child? Maybe. But I don't know the setup for it. Okay, so Hell's now at the gold. Having found the other silver scale, I believe it was in a Scrub Grotto. Somewhere. We haven't found the actual Lakeside Laboratory yet. There could be something on diving. Maybe.
Potentially, yeah, one of the other. I'm trying to think of like what overworld entrances we haven't, like overworld areas we've not seen yet.
On Fur's side, we haven't seen anyone go into domain entrance.
I think Hell was just checked this.
Oh, we did? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, this is Skull House. Okay.
This is the Skull House, yeah. Have we seen Colossus? I think we've seen Desert Colossus.
Yeah, Colossus and Wasteland link up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Fur's going downriver, which I believe her entrance leads out to, might be CAC. It's somewhere with a good amount of entrances or connects to it, relatively short. Hell's going to get some good items here out of Deku Tree as well. So there's second bomb bag, but then this one was, yeah, it's it, Silver Gauntlets. I'm like, there's something good here. So that's a strength too.
So it's kind of like we said, he's picking up items quite quickly now, going into the right locations.
Oh, there's Graveyard. It's Zora's River, Storm's Grotto.
Oh, okay. That's accessible.
Yeah, he's coming back here to check Royal Family Tomb entrance, as we have not seen the entrance yet.
We have a warp to River as well.
Yeah, and Hells has it, so
Is it not?
Might get around to that. Oh, there's Math Shop. It's behind ZL. That's filthy.
So that's why the ZL is waft to get the Happy Math Shop. So that is, at least that is accessible to both adult and child. So it'd be less of a pain of an ass to do that, but Yeah, we can hand in the key to the mask. We can hand in the school. No, we need Sarias to be able to hand in the school mask.
Yeah, we gotta get our songs. Gotta get some tunes going. That is one thing we haven't mentioned. We're almost an hour and a half in, and we've only have like half of our songs.
Yeah.
They've been oddly out of the way. We still have that Temple of Time Waff. There might be something there. Sorry, this is an Ocarina of Time. Or in Temple of Time. Okay, so Rob Dog was thinking the same thing I was thinking. Hammer is Master Sword locked. Yo,
Mirror
double
Shield.
defense from the fish? Oh, Mirror Shield? Oh. I see MS, and it could be a billion things. And I was like, what do you mean Master Sword locked?
Do you mean it's Microsoft locked? What?
No, it'd be FT after that. Big box for hells in this grotto, by the way. Yo, got some love. Let's go.
Here we go.
No magic, but...
Using those scales to good use.
This Hells is already checked. Fishing game entrance. This leads somewhere. Fur found GTG. Bow, bombs, and hookshot leads to quite a few checks. We're not going to be able to do toilet, though. Yeah. Oh yeah, strength 2 also. It can go over the back. Fur's definitely going to peek the maze here and then go around from the left side. Or maybe not peek the maze and just go around from the left side. Okay.
There's Bow Badger, yeah. So we can't do it.
I don't think we're going to be able to do Vol for a very long time. So we're seeing new checks here with Fur on the left, and Hells is navigating through Lost Woods right now. Checking entrances here. Ooh, yeah, we haven't seen... I don't think we've seen this dive yet in Lost Woods. Lost Woods to Zora's River. Oh, hey, there you go. There's Gaines Tower.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
That's one of those question marks resolved, so that's behind the scale. These Dynalphos, you don't need to do the dodgy, like, DC Les Alphos technique where you have to hit them with a normal strike and then with a jump slash. You just have to whack them.
Just whack them with your stick. Good check by Hells, though.
Yeah, that's very, very good knowledge to have. So it's good for him.
Really unfortunate that we haven't found Magi yet, since in these settings we do start with wind, but just no ability to leverage it, and I'm a little disappointed because in these settings, on the settings page, there's a lot of what's good to know, quote unquote, is the name of the section. One of those is that wind can be logical. You might be logically required to set wind in a dungeon, change time of day, then to gain access to some other entrances. So there could be a lot of fun implications for that.
Oh yeah, I still remember when TJ found that out the hard way. In a match against Hells, I think it was.
Hells has been around for a while, I'm sure. People have encountered a lot of situations playing against Hells. I think we're seeing more people go further in these dungeons in this race, just simply because they want to get checks and they have items to do those checks. And I feel like, to Chuckle's point, where the seed felt like it was slowing down, is because a lot of the readily available entrances just aren't leading anywhere anymore they need to go. So they're hoping to pull items that open things up for them.
Yeah, definitely Furs, like done DC, done GTG, done Deku Tree. Those are really quick ones.
Okay, this is looking like Hell's going back into Temple of Time to finally become adult again, which is a good play. Having silver gauntlets and hopefully walks into graveyard soon. Oh, maybe check the owl too. I don't know.
Oh, this goes to market.
We're just taking the owl.
This is the Temple of Time entrance. Lon-Lon's way of the hero.
Well, that does lead to the potion shop, which has the boomerang.
The boomerang in it. Yeah. Oh, here's your lake dive. Lake dive. Lab dive.
Yo, he set up lab in the temple.
Yeah.
I think he's evading taxes or something.
That's yeah. In the UK, that's normally where you find Weatherspoons. In like old big buildings.
Okay.
There's nothing.
That's a fun fact. Where did you learn that?
Oh, just by living in the UK.
Okay, not
Going to a lot of Weatherspoons.
I was gonna say, did you just trespass into old buildings looking for Weatherspoons? So like, what you can find.
They're normally like
dark. Being like,
like
I'm routing this place.
Like old banks is another like normal place for Weatherspoons to be. Like big, tall ceiling buildings. Find Weatherspoons.
You know, Fur hasn't really pulled anything from GTG, so spending a lot of time here not being paid out for it, but has 6 keys and is going to take a look at the maze now. So we still have some things. We have access to a lot of chests here, if there's anything good, which there is a big chest in the middle.
Wow, needs one more key.
Might pull one on the way there.
Yeah.
There's Goma. We haven't seen Goma yet.
Yeah,
so
this
Hell's
was
actually gonna get a dungeon reward.
This was on the climb, the DMT climb, so. Big chest here.
Yeah, we haven't seen a stone reward yet, so I agree with Emo Soda. This might be a stone, which would be good for the mask shop completion.
This is the Zora Sapphire.
Oh yeah, there you go. We have a stone?
Yeah, Fur's got a stone.
Oh, right. Fur's got
the boss of Sacred Forest Meadow, which was Phantom Ganon, was apparently a stone.
Whoa, sup, ZeldaSpeedRuns 3, welcome in. This is Zelda Ocarina of Time Randomizer. This is the Mixed Pools tournament. In short, our entrances are randomized between one another. So you can go into an overworld entrance, like into Hyrule Field, and you end up in a dungeon. Or you could even go into a grotto and end up in a boss room. So lots going on here, lots to view. We are in semifinals for this tournament between Fur and What the Hell's Happened. It's been very exciting so far. Oh yeah, we haven't found, yeah, so we don't know where Mirror Shield is. We know where Hammer is, but we can't get it yet. We don't know where lights are. We do know where Rang is, but can't afford it yet because we haven't found a wallet. And we have no idea why either magic is. What boss was in Kakariko?
Is it Baronade? Yeah, I think it was Baronade. I think it was in the windmill was Baronade.
It was either Wimbo. I have it written down as Impa's cow in-house entrance.
Oh, yeah, you might be right, yeah.
Because Impa's keeping a really freakish looking cow now, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, first one another key.
Okay, for what's in the last big box here in the GTG maze. Haven't pulled anything great yet. Let's see it. Slingshot.
Lots of interior checks here with Child Market.
Yeah. We haven't seen Child Market yet?
No, I don't think so. First not really in Child.
Ooh. And her going for the Scrub Grotto in Goron City. You can do this, just gotta be quick. Got it. And Fur has a purple tunic on, but for him that is the Goron tunic, which is why he's able to do that. Oh, hey, Carpenter Bros. No wonder they're not going anywhere.
Yeah, they're at least they won't get kidnapped by the Gerudos anytime soon.
Yeah, they're not skipping across that lava. Bombchu bowling leads to
disgusting.
We can't call it that. I don't want to.
It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes.
I mean, if we're calling it sausage, that's a weenie roast for sure. Where it's located. Yo, Din's fire. That. How often do people actually make it up to the Shadow Temple entrance in these settings?
Yeah, it's Din's a bit like in Swords, how Din isn't really a very good item.
No. What fairy fountain was that? It was a great one.
I think it was the Feroz Wind Fairy.
Oh, because of the green flames.
I don't know, but I don't know where it was, which I know is the actual question.
I know where it was. It was the Kokiri Forest entrance from the bridge. I just don't know which one it was.
Okay, Fur might be finding Goma in a bit.
Well, this is more fun.
Oh yeah, this one's more fun, and then we got Goma at the top.
Yeah, but Fur might do Goma or might do Morpha here, and then go into Spirit Temple like Imoso is saying. Go for
yeah, because this is now with the hook shot. Needs to find the hook shot.
Has anyone been able to catch Child Spawn on? I've seen it, but I can't remember. Bomb shoes on Cheap Scrub, that is nice, because I think the other bomb shoe purchases we've seen have been too expensive in the shops. So, Hells has some shoes to use. I don't know what size pack it was. Best grotto.
Yeah.
The Octorok's bank account grotto. He's like, don't look under my mattress. It's where I keep my life savings. Are shoes a Volvagia item in these settings? I guess. Yeah. Oh, killing it faster. Yeah. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Okay. Fur's climbing. So Fur's gonna be only 3 rewards needed, and Hells is gonna need twice as many.
Yeah, but we still have no idea where a lot of some of our required items are. So, you know, Mirror Shield. So we're still there. Or Wallet. We still haven't found a wallet or magic at all. No hint.
Fur might start, if this Temple of Time song from the Green Maid is Saria song, then he might start the trade quest to get the hammer.
Gotta do it eventually.
You gotta do it
while you're still a child.
Yeah. It's a nice thing to do that at the same time, do lots of entrances you've not done yet and things like that.
What's on fishing? Nothing. Yeah, here comes the climb
to the river storage building.
We also haven't seen what's on 10 skulls yet. Both runners know where Skull House is. So once they get 10 skulls, they're routed that river eventually, which will be good for Hells, because if Hells gets downriver, then he'll find Graveyard, which will get him his hook shot.
Yeah. And find out where the mass shop entrance is.
So that warp song might bail him out, since we have a warp song that takes us to Zora's River. Yo, Big Goron's more slingshot. Fur is slingshot loaded.
Hells might be going back to Lake Hylia to turn adult.
Potentially. Hells is about to check Fairy Fountain in here. I don't think we've seen. Oh hey, Boundary Bowling. That's convenient for Fur, or for Hells. What about
Did
the
you
second
hear about-
reward?
Did you hear about the terrible accident of the bomb shoe lady where she blew up her legs? That's why she's got no legs.
Oh, was that why?
Terrible bomb shoe bowling incident.
Oh, okay. I always thought like she didn't have any legs just because like she wants to be all about arm day, so she wants to hold herself up at the counter, and that was the only way to guarantee that she do it.
Yeah, she hates leg day at the gym.
She hates leg day, so she permanently opted out. I'm not standing behind a counter all day. I'll hold myself up instead.
Yeah.
We're finishing down right here with a reward. Hell's going to Saria's house, which will take us to domain, and it's going to dive to check the domain to Lake Hylia entrance. I don't know if we've seen this yet.
I think so.
Oh, that's
Colossus.
good. There's this. Yeah, there you go. Colossus. And Epona song. Ooh, we could check cows, dude. Cows are in.
Oh no, more
Cows
staggered
were scale
checks.
locked. We're not
Was that-
seeing 10 skulls. We might. We know where
that-
Skull House is.
Is that a wallet at the top here?
I can't
think
tell if
it's a
it's a wallet or a
wallet.
bomb bag.
I think it's a
agree. I
wallet.
think it's a wallet. So, do we have to plant some beans?
Yeah?
Oh.
That means Hells has got to go back to a river. Another incentive to
Good.
go there.
Good. He needs to. This seed's like Hells. Go back and get the hook shot, you goose. Oh, hey, Water Temple boss door. Okay. Cow texture matches contents ink. Is that real? If we can get cow texture matches contents, I don't want to see a cow with like a skull on it because they just have webs all over it and it'd be gross.
I know they're doing a whole thing with like giving them nose rings, basically.
So turning your cows into bowls.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for NPC matches content, so I'm waiting for Big Andrew.
Big Darunia, and he just clips through the ceiling.
Hmm.
When he dances, he kicks you.
Oh, look, Fez going child. Well, he's going to go check the song, actually. But he might go child as well.
Can we get dungeon matches content so every dungeon just gets big? And sure enough, it was Saria's song on Temple of Time.
Okay, well, that's able to do the skull mask part of the trade quest, so... Both runners kind of doing something that's like progression towards getting stuff. It feels like
Yeah,
at the
great.
moment. Big
All right,
entrance
Hells,
powers.
don't you leave, you son of a...
No, he's waiting. He's waiting so he can do the Dante check.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I thought he was like, "Nah, I got other stuff to do." I'm like, "No, you don't, Hells. Get back in there." Are we gonna buy beans?
Yeah. Need a Colossus bean.
Hell yeah, dude. He better pull some rupees out though, because that hook shot's on a scrub.
Oh.
he needs 3. They're cheap.
Well, these gravestones have 5 rupees on them.
Yeah, that's what it looks like he's gonna go do right now.
Yeah. Alright, 50 rupees, Dante. Oh, 5, that'll do. There's one next door to it.
Peek the chat, peek the box. Feels a nut. Alright, here we go. You gotta go out and get money though, dude. Yeah, he knows. Listen, the second bean's insurance, because I don't... No, fur check top of lab. It wasn't anything.
Oh.
Don't remember what was in here.
We haven't checked the cows yet in here.
Dick. Oh yeah, good point. We have a Kona song now.
50 rupees, let's go.
First cow check, hour and a half in. Overdue, I say.
Oh, 20,
hey!
That's all right.
Okay, Fur putting that Saria song to use to start that trade quest. And now Hells is going to put that money to use and check them scrubs after getting this 5 scrub. Alright, so we're gonna take a hook shot in here. I don't believe anything else was noted here. Oh, we get paid back. Stomp.
Yeah, that's a good 20 rupee.
Ooh, Fur checking targeted wounds. Just a note. But there's Hells finally getting a hook shot. So Hells is gonna start closing the gap here on Fur very quickly.
Yep. Yeah, and he's going to get the Keaton mask as well to be able to get that.
Oh yeah, Cuckoo minigame. I haven't seen it yet. Oh yeah,
So-
Hells hasn't found Sun Song.
Yeah, you have to play Sun Song to do that check because you can't open that grave in the daytime.
I'll just go to Zor's River and stand around or whatever.
Well, but then you can't pull the gravestone because the kid shouts at you.
Oh yeah.
So you gotta play it in the house.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, see what else does now. Fur's about to find
wants to go-
tower.
Hells is gonna start pushing progress on this Happy Mask trade quest. Now we need to get our Megaton Hammer off of Mask of Truth, so we gotta complete it.
Still, the only bow that we know is Ganon's tower, but the hook shot allows Hells to basically do Bongo if he wants to, Morpher if he wants to, PG if he wants to. So that hook unlocks a lot of stuff.
Oh, Child Spawn leads from Link's house into Forest Temple Boss Court. Got it. That's what
lovely.
it is.
Lovely.
Yeah, the bow in Ganon's castle could be Way of the Hero. Could be the only bow at that point. Plane of the Beam.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we'll need to... Wait. I wonder what the other entrance is, because you can't come that way as adult, because...
Water Temple Boss Door. To get to the front of Colossus. I believe there was another Colossus entrance that was easier, though. That came out of Fountain. I just don't remember what it was. Yeah, I agree with you most of that. I think Hells is going to go start doing bosses now and catch up on rewards, while Fur does overworld checks his child, checking the Goron pot here. Which we haven't
Hells
seen.
can't do any more of the child trade quest without picking up Saria's song, which means it needs to beat Morpher.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait, we did see this. This was a big pill bottle.
Mm-hmm.
I believe the runners came out of Colossus Fairy Fountain before, because Hells didn't go and check it, so I think Hells remembers where that
Right.
connects to. Because we did get to
Completely
Colossus
forgot about
before.
that, actually.
Yeah, I just don't remember what it was. I thought it was connected to Wasteland somewhere, but... Okay, so Hells only found it there. Maybe it was Fur? If our only way as adult into Colossus is the Water Temple boss door, That'd be some good news. That would be funny. SP entrance? Oh, okay. We're almost leading out, but now.
Ranking on a Sunday.
Yeah, it's Sunday. It's Sunday. It's Saucy Sunday. There we go.
Boss.
Getting a little saucy for semifinals on a Sunday. It's gonna keep it
Emo soda is saucy on a Sunday. I do know that.
Whoa. Is that why you record Gossip Stone podcasts on Saturdays to avoid the saucy emo soda?
No, we definitely do it on Sundays.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
We do it. We do it.
No one emo soda has to drink on a Sunday.
We do it because of the sauciness.
I think emo soda drinks because of the Gossip Stone podcast. All right. First playing Sun Song, then head into Graveyard. During the day, I think he wants to go check Cucko minigame, because now he's playing it again to set it back to Dampe time. And I don't think he's checked Dampe yet.
I was going into trials.
Wants to go out to...
Let's go to Deku.
Deku? I think he didn't check Deku entrance. I think that's why he wants to go this way.
Yeah.
That or he did, and he knows what's behind it, and he wants to go that way. I don't remember. Okay, Deku Tree entrance leads to Lake Hylia. Oh, okay. Yeah, we've definitely seen this before.
Oh,
I just forgot. Because this is where Fur played Sun Song and Shoot the Sun before popping out, so...
That's a good way to get to the Temple of Time, then.
Yeah, that's exactly what Hells is doing right now. See, not taking the owl this time. Cautiously, because in mixed pools, if you accidentally take an owl somewhere, it could be pretty detrimental.
Yeah, you gone.
Oh, we saw where that owl went? I don't remember, though.
I guess market.
That's just... Market? Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure it's the Temple of Time entrance, and then that led to the lake lab dive.
That's right. Alright, so Hell's back to adult, likely going to put that hook shot to work, clearing out some bosses. It might also go back into IGC to do Spirit Trial at some point, which would get him his bow. For checking Cuckos, which in these settings you need 3, we know there's nothing big on this, so he's going to keep doing these overall checks as Child. One more tournament that I want to talk about while we see our runners retrace some steps here is a pretty awesome tournament that's starting. It's going to be the first ever Ocarina of Time Randomizer Mentor tournament. So signups are open, but they do close this upcoming Sunday, August 9th. After that, there will be a pre-tournament practice period, which to help facilitate that, this weekend was the first weekend where the weeklies were on the mentorship settings. And then eventually the Swiss-style rounds will start on August 17th. And just to really abbreviate what that tournament is, there are mentors and mentees, and you can sign up to be either. Mentees will have a variety of skill levels, but generally be much newer to Randomizer, maybe not as practiced as much, or maybe they watch more than they play. And mentors could be people like Fur or Hells, or I'd say even Chuckles. You could definitely be a mentor, and they would be grouped up with some of the mentees that come into it. For the weeklies, you do need to enter by yourself, but I think for the tournament, there's going to be like a co-op between the mentor and mentee, I believe. But check out the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Discord for more information, or even Mino's house.
Yeah, considering I helped organise that tournament, that was more information that I could have delivered, Burrito. So well done.
Thanks. I just write down the dates. Really, that's what's going above and beyond here on commentary. Is somebody wrote down the dates? Can you be your own mentor, Rob Dog? I don't know. Chuckles, can Rob Dog mentor himself?
I don't think that's the intention.
Also, I would say no to Chuckles mentor.
Enough people have to, in real life, have to suffer being taught by me.
Yeah, I've had people ask me, "Hey, why don't you do this X thing you seem really good at in your free time?" And I go, "That's because it's my job. I want to do something else."
Yeah.
I used to work on like customer support, and someone's like, "Why don't you do customer support for this like community?" And I'm like, "Because it's my job. I don't want."
Yeah, I don't want to speak to people in, like in my spare time. One boss down for Hells.
That was a really quick bongo kill, by the way. Big Goron sword and Chew made it real fast.
Doing that with hookshot is actually tricky. Not tricky, but like it could be.
It's awkward.
Frustrating to get the bounce when he hits, kind of thing.
Yeah, I agree. Like, I feel casually you don't feel the speed of the bow as often as you do when you start playing Randomizer or speedrunning. The bow's projectile, like, I think Child Shooting Gallery, even though it's the same layout, is harder than Adult just because the speeds are so much slower than the bows.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it, really? Like, how much slower and how much more difficult that can be.
Alright, so for taking the castle entrance, which leads... Oh, hey, Zelda.
Yo, give her a talking to.
What's good? Impa, can you take me to get some food? I'm hungry. Now, just done outside? Alright. Hell's gonna take on Famagan here. It's gonna be a quickie. I'm calling it right now.
Yeah, we're gonna be 2 down there. And then if you
back in Goron City again. We've seen a lot of Goron City from Fur today. I'm kind of thinking he should carve out a hole in the wall and start keeping it as a way home, considering his house is going in.
Yeah, we have to go
It's not my favorite overall location, especially as a child, just rolling up all these stairs to get to where you need to go. Test my patience a little bit. I guess we're just seeing a lot because it's the quickest way Fur has back to Kakariko at the moment. We do have a warp song that leads to Kakariko, but I don't think Fur has gotten it yet.
I think it's Bolero,
yeah.
Which is the Malon song.
Alright, so Hells has knocked out Phantom Ganon with Prudence. Checking Forest Temple entrance, because I don't know if Hells has been able to check this out since he didn't have hookshot, so he's going to peek what this is.
Yeah, I wonder if there's an entrance in particular he's looking for, or if it's just like completing the map and seeing if there are checks.
I think part of it is just knock out dungeon rewards and on the way just pick up entrances like this that he hasn't seen. He knew, oh, there's your second bow.
Wow, okay.
I don't think that bow in IGC's WAF then, because that one was very readily available.
Yeah, that one's not bow locked. That's a big pull. That's a good pull.
Okay, so then if that's not Way of the Hero, and Strength was pretty readily available, because that was this in Deku, which was through IGC, it actually might be in Light Trial or Goron Tunic.
I think Goron Tunic is looking good.
Looking svelte, looking pretty fit. It's a good look to have. What's in the well, gamers? Oh, it's some scrubs.
So Hell's thing that Hell's can do now, yeah, I was gonna say is DMT, kill Morpher. That will get you the green med, get you Saria song, allow you to progress in the child trade quest.
He might go back into Spirit. Maybe you'll see his Spirit push since he has Gauntlets, but Fur avoided Spirit earlier despite being here with Gauntlets, just kind of like noped out after Morpha. It's got a pretty good number of checks. And,
yeah, very good.
Yeah, Spirit is in the Dodongo's Cavern entrance, which is why we were bringing it up. Tells him with the Force Medallion, which will get him Sarias from Temple of Time.
Yeah, that's 10 minutes, 3 dungeon rewards. So, you know, we were saying before that Hells was behind, but might catch it pretty quickly, and that's definitely what's happened here. They're now basically even on medallions and items, so...
Fur is in Valley, though, and I don't think we've seen Valley yet. Or it was a long time ago. Not having a bonus song kind of sucks here for Fur, because if he has to come back to this cow, that kind of blows. And yeah, we're seeing Spirit by Hell, so we're going to see some new checks here on the right. Logically, he can get magic locked once we get to the torches in the Marsh Chamber, but it's not going to stop him. What will stop him, though, is if he gets Mirror Show locked. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I think Hell's got to Valley really early as a adult, but wasn't able to do anything. Oh, big chest already.
That's a weird one. Because also, Hells would be able to climb through the Spirit Hands to get the wallet on the Colossus Arch.
Oh, there's your lights. Okay, well, that was easy.
So Hells really wants a key here.
Needs a key here. If not, I gotta come back here as child.
Yeah. That boulder.
I know. The meatball got him. Oh, no key. Alright, you are key locked on adult side, but pulling light arrows is peace of mind. Hells might not have to come back here. We'll see.
Yeah, that's a nice thing. Oh god, burning Kaka. Another warp song.
Spirit Temple entrance is Dodongo's Cavern. So, Trail's DC entrance. So not super out of the way. Whoa! Serenade leading to adult shooting gallery, which is in graveyard?
Yeah, this is Dante's Grave, isn't it?
I think so.
I'm actually quite impressed with myself and ourselves on how much we're remembering it. Like, without even, like, writing anything down.
Yeah, I've been writing down, like, hints and, you know, some items that I see, but I'm not as detailed as I usually am with some of these races just because it's too much information, man. As commentators, we want to give you great commentary that helps you understand the seed and have a good time, but also we want to enjoy the seed too, and if I'm sitting here with a map clicking every entrance, I'm not going to be saying anything.
Yeah, we need like a third person, like, doing that and sharing a screen so we can have a look or something.
Yeah.
Oh, got yeeted by the scrub. That's always a potential.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, as Emo Soda's saying, if anyone's ever interested in playing this format, don't be afraid. It looks intimidating, but it's really not. You'll get used to, you know, remembering and having tricks to remember. It just becomes muscle memory like a lot of Rando does. It's just switching gears to get into it. And a great way to do that would be to watch the Slug Open that starts Wednesday, since Mixed Pools is in that rule set list, so you'll definitely get a gauntlet of tournament settings.
Yeah, I mean,
experience too.
I want to try and restream as many as possible on Slug Central as well during the Swiss phase and beyond for that tournament. So try and highlight some ice percent, highlight some bingo.
Oh yeah, it'd be great. It would be an excellent viewing experience on Slug Central. Definitely check it out, everybody. I follow Slug Central.
Let's go, Slug Central.
Alright, so Fur pulled his warp to Kakariko, so we're not going to be seeing him running through Goron City anymore to get back to Kak. It's going to take time. He's going to go back here, check Scrub Grotto, and then he might have checked Silo earlier. I think he did. I think he knows Jopper is in there. So if he just leaves after this, don't be shocked. Hell's back in Temple of Time to get that Woth, which will be Saria's, which he's probably already figured out by now. Woth, which will be Saria's, which he's probably already figured out by now.
Need more rupees if you want that Deku shield, my sir.
I don't think Fur's gonna be worried about collecting rubies for Deku Shield. Hell's gonna keep pushing the trade quest, got Skull Mask
Yeah, we're going to see a bit more progression of this mask trade quest now.
Mm-hmm. You know you got to do it, and it's going to take you around the game a little bit, so maybe you'll run into other entrances, things to check while you're getting it done. I think for the most part, Fur and Hells have most of the seed mapped out, so now it's just navigating and retracing steps and getting some tasks done. So you're multitasking, right? So like in a randomizer, you always need to balance checking overroll checks, getting through your dungeons, getting your rewards. In this one, it's balancing exploration, priority. Again, routing is a huge emphasis in this one. So at this point, they've checked most of their hints, so they have a lot of the information they need about this, and if they don't have a hint, they'll probably just try and check it along the way, like we saw Fur do Big Horn earlier, because he didn't see that hint, which isn't always hint. But checked it because he was at the top, so why not? Alright, Fur back in Valley, going to go down and exit out. Oh, I thought he was going to go over and check Cal, but now that he has opponents, but now he wants to go out toward the Lake Hylia, which puts him back in the forest. Yeah, Skull Kid is dead, though. We did get that from a hint. We're gonna check the dive.
Checking this one here. This is the Colossus entrance, so this is going to be quite big for Fur.
Absolutely. Because there is the horse song. So now he can go back, check that cow. I don't know why I thought he already got Epona song. I guess it's because he checked Epona. And now he's going to peek that chest, and he's going to see that there is a wallet up on the arch, and he's going to be like, I need beans.
We're going to see an immediate Nocturne playing, I think.
Mm-hmm. This looks like a back walk towards Fairy Fountain, so the question of what was this is about to be answered by Fur. Thanks, Fur.
Yeah, Hells is heading to Spirit Temple to pick up a key here.
That's a good point. In these settings, compass and map does give you information. We haven't seen them because we haven't seen that much dungeon play, or at least so we've seen some. But if you do bumble into a compass or map, that does give you info. I mean, speaking of dungeons, Hells is now finding the child side spirit, knowing that he needs a key over here.
We've just seen the really quick ones, haven't we? Like, we've seen Deku, Well,
DC.
but none of these, like, arduous ones. Like, no forest, fire, water, shadow.
Yeah, well, Forest and Fire being two of the longer dungeons have been hinted foolish, so we're just not going to see those at all. So it's really just Spirit and Shadow. None of our runners have even gone into Shadow yet. We do know where the entrance is via hints, I believe, but, no. I don't really think any of our runners are excited to go into Shadow without boots.
Yeah, I guess Hover Boots is another one of those weird items that you would generally say is required to be a standard speed kind of seed, but then here,
Oof,
Not as...
bubbled.
Yeah. That guy. It takes a lot of,
What?
like, inhibition to do it, but just don't roll. Like...
Why did Hells run? Oh, it must have been hinted. I was like, why did he run by the big chest?
Oh.
There must have been a hint for it.
I wonder what it is if it's...
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
maybe a shield, shoes. Are shoes and big chests in these? I don't think so.
You could ask Emo Soda. Emo Soda choose big chests.
Yeah, he's walked straight past it, so...
Okay, so there was a dual hint. Got it. Thank you. I think the reason Hells didn't go get it first is because he was just hoping there would be another key in adult side and he'd just be able to continue and not worry about it and save, you know, age change and navigating back to it, but it just didn't pay off. Alright, so Fur finally getting around to Skull Mask. And Hells is back walking to South Hyrule Field for an entrance.
Oh yeah, Rich makes a good point. He doesn't have a boomerang or a slingshot, even though Fur has got all three slingshots, so the choose was the only way of doing that. The lower end that crystal switch.
Slingshots weren't particularly out of the way. Fur's already found 3, but just
Yeah, this is a
Hells hasn't gotten to
long
him.
hike to age changing.
Yeah.
Yep, just read the sign, just in case.
You never know, might have to say something important.
Hell's walking past the other bow that he won't need to get now, because he's already got one.
Oh yeah, also happy 2 hours, everybody. You're at ZeldaSpeedRuns. We were watching the Ocarina of Time randomizer race between Fur and Hells for the mixed pools tournament. We're in semifinals. The winner of this one will move on to finals to play against Tanjo. We want to thank them for sharing our streams with us. We also want to thank Palm and Carliana for tracking. And our restreamer today is Tom will Talk. Very much appreciated. And thanks for getting those hints in and other information, Tom. And thanks for being with me here on commentary. Chuckles.
Yeah, it's been fun, Burrito. Thanks for being here, and thank you for doing everything that you do. We appreciate
yeah, of course. Alright, so Hells is coming back to do an age change here, go back to adult. As he's progressed the trade quest as far as he can right now, and doesn't have too much else to do as child at the moment. And Fur is still walking into some child checks he still has left. Let's see where Hells goes next. He has an idea. This is Bolero to get to Kakariko. This might be him trying to backtrack to... No, actually.
Interesting Hells didn't complete the rest of the child trade quest. Like, did the schoolmaster bit and then decided he was done with that section.
Yeah, I guess he's not too worried about it right now. Fur wants the Dongo at warp.
Is that the intro? No, okay, put you in the entrance there.
Yeah, big chest was hinted in Child Spirit. Hells knew it was a shield of some sort, so that's why Hells skipped that big chest earlier. I think you're right, Chuckles. I think he's going back to Spirit, because I don't know where else he would be going right now.
Yeah, I think Rob Dogger said that he needs to get the stones beat Baronade before he can even get the
Maybe he's doing this just to get out to Colossus to glean for the wallet.
Oh yeah, he needs to get the wallet in the Colossus Arch. Yeah.
Yeah, because the only other way out would be go through all of Water Temple until you find the boss.
Yeah, and you're not doing
which,
that. No.
We're not doing that. That'd be stinky.
Yeah, and you can't even get in that way at the moment playing with deck because it's in the Water Temple entrance. The Water Temple is in the Water Temple entrance, I think. Oh, now I don't know.
Indirectly.
Now I'm making stuff. I don't know.
Okay. You can make some more stuff up. Light arrows gives you, when you kill an enemy with light arrows in this game, it gives you the CD, the Nintendo 64 CD version of the game.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah.
Water is warm. What I see, somebody posted the other day that we're going to have to drain the water temple out because we need it to give water to the new AI data centers.
I mean, there's already a setting to drain it. You just have to ask the royal family for a solid to play some
That's
tunes.
true. That's true. That was just designed to clear more of this, just because he's may as well need items.
He hasn't found Jack yet. Not even like. I mean, I guess he's got some of the keys, but 7 skulls, not bad.
We really haven't found anything of note and interest pretty much since we found the mask shop in the ZL entrance, the ZL grave.
Yeah, we've also found, I think, all of our boss entrances at this point. There's not really too many questions other than where's our Mew Shield, where's our magic. We know where the wallet is, which will give us access to Boomerang and Hover Boots, so that's not a question anymore. Nice setup by Hells, by the way, to do this with Hookshot, but he gets lazy in the face. Those BMOs suck.
They are trash, yeah, they are trash.
Damn, Fur is reversing Wasteland right now, that's really bad, man.
As child.
Yeah. Shorter legs, longer hike.
Yeah.
What's in the boss key chest for Spirit Temple? It is nothing we care about. The Spirit Temple's coming up pretty empty. That also sucks. Hells ran out of keys. We're trying to get through the overworld still here. Mapping out Child Market, it looks like.
Yeah, we've seen these from Hell's side. We know there's not really anything of note here. This is kind of like when Fur had that kind of what was perceived to be a big lead, but Hell's was doing a lot of this. You know, checking the world, checking entrances. That Fur is now doing, and Hell's kind of has a lot more maps and is able to continue with progression.
Yeah. That's why everyone's like, oh, is Hell's getting slapped? I'm like, no, it's too early to call about anyone getting owned in this seed, and honestly, I feel like they're at a similar level of progress, unless Hell's pulls something here, or as long as the hand exit leads out to Colossus, because it might not.
It was interesting how many items and dungeon bosses it did seem like he was behind at, because, you know, 30 minutes in he had 3 bottles and that was it, and for a beat like 3 bosses, bombs, hookshot, whatever. But yeah, he's come back very, very quickly 3 bosses in like 10 minutes, and now found another bow in a different location, which was a massive help.
Yeah, now he's going to grab the wallet, which will give him access to those hover boots and that boomerang, so then he can defeat Baronade, get another dungeon reward, and he can just start getting through some other more difficult areas. We want to avoid Shadow ideally in the seed, since we know the Shadow...
Yeah, it will be frustrating having to... the boomerang and the hover boots are by each other, and they're both over 100 rupees, so you can't just buy both of them at the same time, the hover boots and the boomerang.
Yep. Yo, horse! Let's go.
Horse. Horse and not for a cow.
The Colossus Grotto hinted dead, probably.
Oh, yeah, we can do it.
Since Hells didn't pull it up. If there's anyone that I trust to have read and understood the hints, it's the runners. If they don't do something that looks obvious, I'm like, okay, they probably got a hint for that. So Hell's taking the Lake Hylia entrance. Clearly he was looking at his notes, running into the wall there for a second. And now he's into Dongo's Cavern. We know he's not going to pull anything from here. I don't remember what the boss door leads to.
I don't know either, but yeah, there's not a lot in here, but it's also not a lot of time. So
No.
the runners are just going to first just opening doors, seeing what's behind them. Hells is now doing checks, so we're a bit of a stalemate here at the moment.
Easy skulls for 10 and DC. Yeah, because I believe Hells is at 7 still, so he just needs 3 more, and 3 skulls from DC. Not hard to achieve.
Emo, are you allowed to do what Farah's just done in these settings? That's a damage boost.
Okay. So...
Okay, well, me and Emo have just pulled upon the same thing then. Because, yeah, that's not in the standard rule set.
Uh-oh. Well, we're not going to worry about that right now. We're going to keep enjoying this.
Alright, we'll let the organizers do it.
Yeah, Rob Dog asked where is Emerald. It looks like it's on Twin Nova, which is in Crater, which we did see that earlier. So we need Mirror Shield before we can get our Emerald. Which means Mirror Shield will be before our Hammer. Alright, Fur now in Well, which we saw from Hells earlier, and there was nothing in here. So Fur's going to burn a little time here, as well as Hells is burning some time here in DC. But again, Hells could pick up some skulls while he's here. They're not that fat. They don't take that long, and he could check 10. We haven't seen what's on 10 yet at Skull House, which is at the end of Zor's River behind the waterfall.
Yeah, so
backflips up the stairs.
I got a feeling when Hells was in here, he didn't have explosives and didn't get a key. So I don't think he's done, like, seen the one locked keys checked.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, you're right, he didn't. Well, the keys that he saw were explosive locked, and he didn't have strength for the basement either to drop bomb flowers, so... we will see one more check in here. Could ruin Hell's life, could not matter.
Yeah, that's so weird that, like, all 3 keys are behind all the explosive checks. That's really unfortunate.
Yeah. I'm getting a reminder of what's on these scrubs because I just don't remember. It's been so long since we've seen DC by Fur. So
Yeah,
I can put out.
This was like an hour and 10 minutes ago, wasn't it? That we saw this on Thursday. He did it really early, and some people in chat were commenting that it was interesting that he decided to do a lot of these longer dungeon areas early on. It seems to be kind of neutral now because Hells is doing it.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything that either runner now has up on each other in terms of like done activities. They've kind of gone around to the same things at the same rate, just in different ways. If I would say anyone's ahead here, it's Hells because he went back and got that wallet sooner, so he has more things to action right now. But he's stuck here in DC, but Fur's stuck in Well. If Fur pulls something important from that key lock chest in Well, then I'll give the lead back to Fur, but right now I think Hells is a little bit comfier position. Especially since Hells already went back to Child Spirit, got the key, went back to Adult Spirit, climbed up, went out the pass-through to get into Colossus to then get the wallet, because Fur's going to have to do the same thing.
Is our DC entrance, door entrance, just a fairy fountain?
Okay, that's what it was. I remembered it was not anything exciting, just can't remember what.
Yeah, I guess it's interesting that Hells has done this, but maybe it's on the way to what he wanted to do next, and so just thought, well, I'm looking for, what, 2 items still, so may as well do quite a good location.
Here's a fun game we could play. Earlier, Emo Soda made the prediction that they were going to get around to fighting Volvagia, I think in like around the 2:30 mark, so 2 hours, 30 minutes-ish. I don't think we're getting there that soon, considering how far Mirror Shield seems to be from us currently, and we need to get rid of Twin Rova still. I think they're going to take at least another, like, 30 minutes to find Mirror Shield. I don't know what it is. It just seems to be in a really filthy spot.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, of course it's very difficult to figure out what, like, overworld checks that they both haven't done kind of thing, because it's, you know, they're all everywhere and you've got different items and here, there and everywhere, but, you know, it could be somewhere like Shadow Temple, it could be like Water Temple, like a Jabu, like these are like really sick locations that this could be in.
Yeah, Jabu does have the benefit though, is that we do have Rudo on floor 1, so that saves a little bit of time should we go on Jabu, but I know it's not a favorite dungeon, it's not check dense either, so it's not very exciting to go into. And Jabu is also in this awkward location at the back of Lamon. So, not a very exciting place to backtrack to as well. The Light Trial is actually looking more and more possible for Way of the Hero, because we know it's not Bow, because of where that other bow was available. With Fire Temple being foolish, I think door on Tunicking Path is unlikely, not impossible, but unlikely. Especially with how late Volvagia is. And then this, I think the other strength is just readily available going through IGC. So there might be something important in Light Trial that's bad. Who's closer to go mode? They're both basically the same. Neither, like, they're both same progress. Yes, Hells has the wallet, but Fur can go get the wallet when he wants to. He's even planted beams already. He just has to go do it. He's just trying to knock out some other things on the way as part of his routing. I mean, here he goes. He's going back to Temple of Time right now. So, I don't really think either one has a strong lead. I was giving it to Hells just because he's half a Spirit Temple ahead of Fur, but that's really it.
Yeah, here's who's that person going to do that one random check to find the answers we need? But yeah, here's the boomerang.
So he's going to buy the boomerang first, leave the hovers on the shelf, because he's going to need to go find some more rupees if he wants to come back and get those hovers later. I believe those hovers were like 160 rupees or something.
Yeah.
So now this is likely going to be Hell's trying to age change to go complete Baronade, and then maybe... Oh yeah, we got more cows to check. That's true.
Yeah, chows? Chows?
Cows. Oh, sorry, Chow Garden check time, everybody. We gotta go do chow racing. Oh, nice camera angle change by Hells, making
Yeah.
sure we stand in the right spot. Alright, nothing off cows so far. A little bit of a letdown. Hoping my cows come in clutch. We know that we do not need to get Link's cow in house. We got that hint earlier.
Might need to get Valley Cow.
That... I was gonna say like Valley Milk, but there's nothing to graze on in this valley. I don't think it'd be very good milk.
Here's Fur going to Adult Spirit with no Smokies, not been child side
Yeah, he's
yet.
gonna key lock.
So yeah, he'll find the light arrows, but yeah, he'll get key locked. Okay, that doesn't have anything. Yeah, they're just kind of they're both doing these weird sporadic kind of checks. Like they're just kind of all around the world.
This grotto's new. I don't think Fur looked at
I
this
don't
boulder.
think we've seen this either. No.
All right.
I never know where this grotto goes to because underneath is the water. Like, so where's the grotto? Like,
Well, it
where
leads to
is
the
the
Octorok
grotto?
Bank, so it's like a little ledge that catches rainfall, I guess. Don't worry about it. Oh, hey, wallet refill. That's convenient.
Yeah, gonna get the hollows.
Yeah, kind of gonna be awkward to get back to you from here, but you could.
Yeah, you need to death walk from there.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what Hells is going to do here at this point. Other than go back to Shao, put that Rang to work, or go out his way to get that hover boots just to be thorough. Still don't even know if we need to go into Shadow.
Yeah, it's soon just gonna be who's gonna make the right decision. Who are the rando gods gonna favor? This is GTG. This is we know that we know there's another slingshot in here. Like.
The only thing we haven't seen is Toilet, and we're not going to see that now. No Iron Boots, so
Yeah.
Hells is going to burn some time here while Fur is navigating the overworld.
Yeah, he's about to find the second bow in the Forest Temple entrance.
Yeah, we haven't gotten Song of Time yet. I don't think there's like much to do with it though. So I'm rereading the settings. I don't remember if there's some specific thing where it's like Song of Time's not important. I don't remember.
No, it's not hinted directly as an always hint because it's 9 dungeon rewards, so it's.
Yeah, I think it has its normal implications, but like since we need 9 dungeon rewards, if you really need to check that, you're gonna walk into it anyway. It's not a big deal like it was in standard, where it's something might be good on Ocarina of Time. It's like, well, you're gonna get around to it in these settings, so who cares? The only song that can be nasty in these settings is, I guess, Ice. If you burn a couple minutes doing Ice and don't get a song you need, but in this case it was Lullaby, and definitely Way of the Hero, so you need to do that one anyways.
I'm trying to think what song what's the other song we haven't got.
Prelude, so just a warp.
No, I meant what song location. Is it Child?
The
Childish
check.
FM?
Yeah, Child SFM. I think Palm's right. I don't think we've checked Child SFM. And
Yeah, interesting.
yeah, so is this Child SFM and Song of Time? Okay, Fur's gonna find some more scrubs here.
Yeah, he's got the money for this son.
Yeah, he was one rupee short of buying one of them when he was last in here, and that's where the other scale was. Got it. Doesn't seem too happy about that with the shield flicks. Where is SFM? We've been in it a billion times. It's really accessible by adult.
It was early. I think it was in Kakariko Village or in Kakiri Forest, somewhere like that.
Yeah, one of the two.
We were in there in the first, like, 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It might be adult only. It might be the shooting gallery.
Agreed.
So the song in there is technically we have required only in these settings. So if Prelude as a warp song is in there and it just leads to an area that isn't required to get to via warp, then that would make it a lot more simple for navigating it. But I don't know. Okay, so first gets to check this fountain finally. And I don't remember what was on this fountain. I think Hell's grabbed it. Oh no, he didn't. That's
oh wow!
That actually saves for a lot of time. He doesn't have to worry about going back to Colossus as adult now. Ooh, and he can check horseback archery. Right, we have HBA.
Yeah? Yeah, this is definitely a check we've not seen yet.
Yeah, that's going to save for some time. So at this point, still no one in a clear lead, but that's going to help for save a bit of time over Hells. Hells obviously already put that wall to work with getting Boomerang. But, you know, not having to do half the Hells
resources are doing it.
Yeah.
Anything would be for... Yeah, might still do the Spirit Temple checks in the future.
Yeah, we still might need to go up Spirit Temple for some reason. We don't know yet. But let's see here. 1920, nice. Good job for him. Alright, what are our HPA rewards today? Horseback archery giving us Deku Seeds and another Zoratina. Cool.
Yeah.
That's a pretty out of the way check for Hell, so that's good that it didn't come up with anything important. Alright, so Hells is gonna find another slingshot here in the center of this maze. And then he's probably gonna nope out. I think he did everything else that he could do. Yep, Ocarina Fur hopped on Epona and is going to make his way towards Potion Shop, because I believe Lon Lon's down here in the South Hyrule Field, and that'll get you to Potion Shop. Oh man, he hasn't done Rolling Goron. He hasn't done Goron yet. We know it's not an important item, but like, oh yeah, Hells hasn't done this yet. Okay, while Fur makes his way into Lon Lon to buy a potion, and we watch to see what Hells does next, I want to give a reminder, as Chuckles gave a shout out to this earlier, but Zelda Speedruns is going to be hosting a marathon towards the end of September. It's going to run the last weekend, so the 25th through the 27th. And it's going to be a charity marathon raising money for Breakthrough T1D, so Breakthrough Type 1 Diabetes, which is a global organization that funds research and advocacy for people affected by Type 1 diabetes. If you want to submit your own run to that marathon, hop in the Zelda Speedruns Discord for more information, or I believe there's some either on Midas House or on the website somewhere, I don't remember. but you can submit runs up until August 20th. And there's going to be a lot of variety and a lot of things going on, so be sure to check that out. Can you submit Adam's family values? I don't know how Trez would react to that, Rob Dog. Chuckles, can we submit Adam's family values?
We can definitely sing the theme tune if we want.
Not on ZSR. If you want to hear Chuckles sing, though, I believe he has the channel points for it.
Hey, maybe try
some
to
Zelda
Okami or something like that.
I don't know what the rules are on the acceptance criteria, so you'd have to go to the Discord and check that out if you are interested.
We get a good Ocarina of Time run in that marathon.
Fur wants to go back up and buy the other hover boots, having found money. So instead of running away like Hells did, Fur's gonna get back up there. Hell's gonna find another wallet here, and he's gonna be like, cool. Could have had that a while ago.
This is taking a while to do this. He had a lot of hearts to get through.
Yeah, a lot of hearts, and Fur's playing on emulator. So I don't know if that's harder on emulator or not to buffer that.
Probably. They always like to have a moan, the emulator players.
Hey man, it's accessible.
Yeah, when we do speed gaming live, I'll be taking my laptop and playing that on emulator, so I'm going to have to go to the dark side for one tournament. Play on emulator.
Oh, yeah. Well, but you get to be doing speed gaming live, like in the game, so that makes it a little bit more tolerable, doesn't it?
I'll also be doing speed gaming hungover, probably. But...
Okay, that's an emo soda strat, I think. Speaking of speed gaming, that's also one of the rule sets in the Slug Open as the last SGL tournament settings, I believe.
Yeah.
So much variety to pick from.
I just
like the idea of a tournament where you enter and you're like, I might get mixed pools or SGL, and you're like, here's bingo and ice percent.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure when we did the pilot a couple of years ago, I think I played 3 bingo seeds.
Dang. Some people still really like bingo.
Well, to be fair, I really enjoyed it. It was just 3 was a bit too much, but I think we had like 6 formats then, and now we've got 8, so a bit more. Probably the likelihood isn't as big.
Yeah, get a little bit more variety.
Mm.
Is there any format that you would be like, I'm banning that every time? As for those who aren't aware, for the Slug Open, there is a pick ban system.
Team is pretty balanced. I don't know what our ban is going to be, actually. Like,
okay,
it might be.
Well, after you get the Swiss rounds document up, maybe you could talk about that.
Yeah. Somebody else can do that as well.
Damn, Chuckle delegating live on stream.
Just copy the mixed pools one. If it's good enough for mixed pools, it'd be good enough for the Slug Open.
So here's the interesting play by Fur. He's going to go into Adult Jabu Jabu, and he's going to move through here as fast as he can and see if he really needs to put that boomerang to work or not. What strat were you talking about? Chuckles was reciting about how his strategy for speed gaming live might be the hungover strat, playing hungover, and I was telling him that sounds like an emo soda strategy.
Sounds like a saucy Sunday emo soda strategy.
Yeah. Alright, so we are going to see some new checks here by Fur on the left. While Hells is making his way back to Temple of Time, this looks to be a play to go finish the trade quest and get that hammer. Well, progress it. We still don't have our emerald. Might also just go do Baronade and then Jabu Jabu as a child as well. Not even just dip in as adult like Fur's doing. You're not skipping that many checks as adult without.
Yeah, we're just left with bad choices now. It feels like. Oh, we're gonna see this hover boot strat to hit the carry the box over to the Switch.
That's tricky. Fur's gonna make the most of it though and go check the scrub down here.
I think the better way to do it is wait for the platform to be at the top and then to start on the static platform, hover over to the moving platform, and then keep back walking over.
Yeah. Definitely, I would say, is the safer way. It's just then you need to wait for the platform. Do you need to do it from the platform? Or you can do it from the diagonal?
I don't know.
I don't remember. Hell's waiting for time of day.
Mm.
So he's going to clean up some checks here in Lost Woods, since he didn't do this Target of the Woods, which we know is, I think this is a Deku Net. Yeah, saw Fur do that earlier. First, going to try this again from the side. I don't know about this one's port. I'd just take the Rising Platform. Yeah, I think chat's right. I think it might just be a little too low.
I think the angle doesn't look good there as well. I feel like you're almost too diagonal if you're not even hitting it flush straight on. But he's just gonna give up. It's only one entrance. Might just be a fairy fountain.
Yeah, at this point, again, they've mapped out most. They know where the bosses are. They've mapped out most of the game. Odds are whatever's behind the Java boss door is super important anyways. So, not a huge loss. I guess the main thing in first line is I still have no idea what the inner shield is. And it can just be there. We're seeing Baronade finally from Hell's side. Hell's his Shadow Man.
If we do see magic here, like has been predicted in chat, then that would be interesting.
Yeah. That would open up a few things and make things a little bit cleaner. Because right now, magic is the thing I'm more worried about, because there's two of those suckers and we haven't seen either.
Yeah. Well, that's the fun of beatable only, in my opinion. Like, I don't think we've even seen the Shadow Temple entrance yet.
We have a hint for it. I don't remember where it was, but we got a hint for it.
Like, I don't know, like, can we even if we got the hover boots, can we do checks in Spirit and Shadow Temple if we, like...
Right.
I'm
feeling that
pretty shitty.
if the other magic is available, it's giving me the Magic Block magic vibes, just the classic. Okay, so Hells is back here to go in the mask shop to grab Spooky.
Yeah, well, at least you don't need to go far with the Spooky mask, because you're in the graveyard.
That's true. Come here, kid.
But we'll need all 3 stones before giving him the...
Bunny Hood.
But yeah, getting the runner man.
When's the last time you had a complete mask shop, Chuckles?
Well, as somebody who has been doing glitchless 100%, I've been doing it quite a lot recently.
Oh, okay. Alright, fair.
In Rando, I never play settings that require, like, shitty things like that, so never.
Alright, Hell's putting the bunny hood on for swag. It does not make us faster in these settings. Okay. Hells can do cuckoo, super cuckoos here, as I don't think either one has gotten around to setting time of day and then doing that. Yeah, that's what Hells is doing.
I can't believe this. Yeah, like.
Also, yeah, Zink's pointing out in chat, we're 2 hours and 40 minutes in, and we finally got somebody to get to 10 skulls. So just, you know, whatever, just give us a go. The 240 super cuckoos isn't as crazy, considering, as you pointed out earlier,
Yeah.
needed Sun Song to do this, otherwise we couldn't pull open the grave.
It is funny you just see like the checks that normally are done in standard settings in like the first 5 minutes, and then like, yeah, oh, it's magic!
Oh, the super cuckoos are made by magic, dude. Okay, well, I was almost there. Called Mirror Shield, but it's magic. I don't know when Fur gets. I guess Fur will do that next time he goes and turn into Mask, so that's when he does it. That's probably required. It's possible the other magics is that's our magic.
Really, it's not overly useful to us in this situation at the moment. Like, it will unlock a couple of things, but we need it to beat Ganon, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's mainly it. To your point, like, we don't even know if we need to go into Shadow Entrance at this point. We don't even know if we can get up to Shadow Entrance.
Yeah.
You can do chess minigame with Lens now.
Yeah. Inspire in the Wasteland.
Yeah, I guess there's not a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, like you said, we haven't got a way to. Like, it looks like we're not getting the Prelude song if that's stuck in Child SFM. So.
What are we doing?
Did he hand in his hand?
No, he just entered and now he's playing Requiem. What?
Or you can. Huh?
Just enter and leave. Oh, River Foolish, and it's connected to the river. Yeah.
Smart peoples. Oh, look at this. We're seeing a gold scale entry.
Oh, yeah. This sucks. This trick's always harder than it looks. We're trying to get this set up.
I think he's going off the platform the wrong way around. You have to go around on the left-hand side of it, not the right-hand side of it. That's why his 4 is. So it's 4 side hops to the right, and he's side hopping over it because I think he's on the wrong side of the pillar.
Yeah, I believe you're correct. We saw this come into play during, I think, Season 9, or the previous standard tournament. I remember somebody having a hard time with this, and they would have saved some time if they got it. It was during quals. We got it in an interview, and they ended up being like, "Yeah, I was trying to watch a video how to do it during the race."
I guess maybe it doesn't really matter, but this position looks okay.
Yeah, Hells is gonna go into Jabu as Child with a ring and do everything.
You might need to hookshot extension. No, he's got it. There we go.
There we go. Yeah, good job for.
Yeah, not a usual one that you'll see, so that's good to get.
This goes into Deku.
Yeah.
I remember.
Deku. And then the Deku tree boss door goes into Ganon's.
Okay, looks like Fur just forgot that led into Deku.
Yeah, because it's weird, because when you do it as Child, you drop from the top kind of thing, because I'm just guessing you're not supposed to be there as Child. Oh look, how's
right. Oh yeah, good point. Magic lets us use wind.
Yeah, Thor's wind.
So Hells can save a little bit of time here, potentially, with wind. So that's one benefit. Not a lot of checks with this magic, but we get a little bit of efficiency out of it. In these settings, we start with wind, so we've been waiting for 2 hours and 40 minutes to use it. Hell's starting to go to the left and do a full clear. We're changing back to Child and heading back to Kakariko. Maybe this is to go to
Big
Bear
chest.
Nade. So do Bear Nade. Oh, well, there's all your arrows.
Yeah.
Bows.
Ooh. Dodgy hole? Is he gonna get that?
Ooh, barely made it. Nice. Intentional by further though. That was Alright, so far, Hell's not finding anything crazy stuck behind Bo.
Yeah, he's gonna do the long way around and get into the Baronade entrance as Child by killing the big Oxo. But at least we'll know what's behind that door.
Yeah, the only question left for Hell's at this point is Mirror Shield, really. And I guess maybe Iron Boots. I think at this point, though, we don't really need Iron Boots.
Yeah, we definitely need that Mirror Shield, so once it picks that up, hopefully that'll be go mode. But they're gonna be equal on the rewards again.
Yep. It's just a tug-of-war match. Hells could be burning a lot of time here by doing this full clear of Jabu Jabu and not come up with anything. Or it might be the play. Oh yeah, playing Requiem. I was like, I'm done, screw it. Didn't even set wind.
Yeah, so maybe he will just come back as adult if he wants to check that entrance.
I like how earlier we were talking about how these seeds tend to be, you know, like 2-ish hours, maybe like
Yeah.
2.5 average. This is definitely going to be one of the longer ones. I don't think we're going to be here for 4 hours, but I think we're looking at maybe like 3:15-ish at least.
We are running out of checks. Like there's Water Temple that can be done.
Shadow.
Yeah. Where's
Yeah,
Shadow
water.
Temple?
Yeah, I don't remember. I know it was hinted where it was, but I don't remember if we have access to it. But we're just running out of things to do, so that's why I don't think the seed is going to take that much longer.
Yeah.
Big stall child jump scare.
Yeah.
What's the fire arrows?
Shadow 2.
Yeah, oh yeah, good point, because we haven't found long shot yet.
Yeah. He's probably thinking about going back into the trials because I don't think he's done Spirit Trial yet, so...
He did.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah, because that was his last bow upgrade from...
Oh,
so
yeah, of
back and
course it
grab
was,
that
wasn't it?
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, so he hasn't peeked into Shadow Trial, and obviously no one's been into Light Trial, since we haven't found Strength 3, if Strength 3 is available.
Here we are, back on our jolly of getting back to Temple of Time.
Oh, yep, and here we are back in IGC, but he's going to head out to Deku, which will then take him out to, like, Hylia to, Temple of Time.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, whenever you see anybody go into that bomb grotto in Hyrule Field, they're probably going back to the Temple of Time. Yeah, he could have the Lens of Truth to do the treasure chest game if he handed in the schoolmaster. The theatre. Oh, he's put an FW here for quick access back here. That's very, very smart. I like that.
Mm-hmm. That can save a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
Wind gets better in mixed pools. There's a lot
Yeah,
more
in that situation.
application uses of it.
Yeah, because the vanilla game, when it's vanilla warps, like the warps intentionally spread you around, and they put you right next to dungeon entrances and things like that. Whereas here, it could just be absolutely anywhere.
Yeah, and then we have also shortcuts in some of the longer, nastier dungeons, so sometimes even not having wind is not a huge deal if you have to backtrack to one of the dungeons. So, but in mixed pools, yeah, we want that.
Yeah, and since the seed has started, it's now dark outside. So...
Late night lasagna, let's go.
Okay, late night lasagna. That's the thing. Hoping it was going to be 2 hours so I can just have an earlier finishing of the lasagna.
I don't know. Chuckles, is it always dark outside in the UK? Ink's wondering. I think you get some sun. We're back in Spirit Temple to get small key. Would have been able to save some time avoiding this play, potentially. If there's nothing else further in Spirit, but still might be a good call. Yeah, Strength 2 has not led to anything big yet, other than light arrows, so it's required for that. But obviously not super excited about light arrows outside of being able to finish the seed. Alright, so Hell's back in Crater wants to climb to the top to exit out from here. And Fur is going to skip this chest if he got that hint earlier.
Yeah.
Which looks like he didn't, because he can grab this and this should be a shield of some sort.
Yep. Okay. So at least we know it's not that we're missing.
No. You know, that's a polite shield if you somehow got burned on the fire case in the previous room.
Yeah, isn't there a weird thing that one of these pots actually has a Deku shield or something like that in it? Like,
Maybe?
yeah, and you have to turn on a setting in the randomizer. But it's like, I forget what the setting's called now. Someone will be able to accurately inform what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to say here.
No, it's okay. I get your foot. I get you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
That's alright though.
Alright, so Hell's back in Lon Lon, going out the front.
It's not Jabu.
Which goes... Is it for... Well, Jabu was...
Jabu would be the long run, but yeah, so he didn't go that way for that.
He went something in Valley.
Storm's Grosso.
Hells has a mission. He knows where he's going. I just forget. We have seen this grotto, but it's been a minute. Okay, so this is Zora's Fountain. And he's gonna go check Fairy? We saw this very early in the seed.
Yeah, he didn't have a bomb bag at this point.
Fur was here with bomb bag. This is Shadow?
Jeez.
Oh, okay, this is where Shadow is. So he's gonna go for checks. He does have wind, so worst case scenario, he could set wind and leave. He doesn't want to go deeper. Alright, so entirely new checks here on Hell's side on the right. What?
I think once you've entered here, I think you just committed to it, aren't you? You just may as well do it all.
Oh yeah. Oh right, he does have wind set already. Yeah, so then he's just committed.
But this is definitely the densest.
Our foolish hints, so... high odds you'll find Mirror Shield here. We're finding the boss key for Spirit on Child's side, and he's like, I don't want that. Yeah, we know that the Spirit's boss door doesn't lead anywhere saucy, so just gonna ignore that. And we already know there's a small chest on the right hand, so we don't even need to go up to Iron Knuckle. First is gonna nope out, maybe H change again and go into adult side with the key.
How the runners are feeling about the seed, like, you know, I know the natural state is to feel that you're behind, but this is a bit of a wonky seed. Oh, Hells is pushing and pulling. This is really interesting. Look at him go! Look at him! Look at him!
Alright, so Fur back out in field. Yeah, I think he's making a motion for adult. Yeah, if he doesn't go to adult Spirit, I still think he wants to make the adult play to do something.
Yeah, this is heading towards that bomb grotto. Definitely not heading towards Graveyard, which is where the magic is.
He might make a play for Shadow as well.
Yeah, if he follows Hells into Shadow, he's going to be behind Hells in Shadow, plus would need to pick up the magic as well.
Oh, good point.
So if it is in here, that would pretty much lock it.
I'm a little surprised that he didn't do Super Cuckoos when he was back in Graveyard swapping out masks, because he was right there. Maybe he just forgot that it was in the Sungrave?
Yeah, I think it's very easy just to kind of forget that there's a check there when you've already checked the grave, and, you know, maybe his mind's kind of like, yeah, I've done that entrance.
He could get bailed out by a second magic, but it would have to be somewhere pretty early here. Yeah, I am also agreeing with Virgil and Chad. I think Super Cuckoos is the only magic required. But there's opportunity to be proven wrong. There's just not much.
Yeah, there are still checks. Come on, Hells. There we go. Only 11 arrows needed to kill those keys there.
Listen, we're almost at the 3-hour mark of this race. How's this other things to think about other than his aim?
Yeah. Did he open the invisible chest?
No, but I think that was hinted. So he
Oh,
knows
this
it's
was
foolish.
hinted. Yeah.
He wanted that key. Well, he needed that key. Alright, so Fur's now back to adults playing to go back to cat. Yeah, I think he's gonna slowly navigate his way towards Shadow Temple.
Yeah, this is. He heads towards the TMC Okay.
I mean, if you're here, you want to figure out what's in that fountain.
Yeah, that was a great fairy fountain, wasn't it? So.
You called it, like, when that hint came up, you were like,
I
watch,
did.
there's something important, that fountain, and I'm like, well, there could be. At least it was hinted, so you know what you're getting yourself into and going for.
Yeah. Yeah, you're doing it all for one check.
Yeah. You're not just gambling and being like, oh, I hope there's a check in there.
And at least you know you'll definitely have ZL before getting there because you need it for the boat.
Right. Nice save. Yeah, so Fur's ended up back in the adult spirit. Not gonna find anything useful here for what he can do, unfortunately. So he's gonna burn a little bit of time here as Hells keeps making it through Shadow. Nice.
If it's not here, then I'm going to be interested to see where it is if it's not in the Shadow Temple.
I don't know. It's hard to keep. So one thing about mixed pools, it's hard to keep track of just all of your checks in general. I think the hardest thing for me is remembering how many grottos I have been in.
Yeah.
Because you might have a grotto, like, they haven't found Sunsong Grave, for example, so I know they're missing that. They haven't found Dampage Grace. So you get in these situations where you're like, okay, did I find generic grotto number 8 yet? Like, you know what I mean? But it's a lot harder to keep track of how many checks do I have back in my overworld. There's a long shot. Well, if Fur gets that, he doesn't go back to pick up the fire arrows. There's Shadow Trial, I guess. Did we find Fire Temple? No, but Fire Temple is hinted foolish. Same with Forest Temple. So we're not really worried about either of those. Because Fire Temple is foolish, it might be inaccessible. So it could be Shadow Temple entrance, and we have no warp up to Shadow Temple entrance.
Yeah.
There are some seeds where I feel like required only makes my life a lot easier and it goes faster. And then there's some other seeds where required only just has me second guessing myself on everything. Big chest, mirror shield, and Shadow Temple, and Hells is out here. Hells is like go mode, effectively. Just gotta get through everything. So he's in soft go mode. It's got a lot to do still, but as he positions to do that. Yeah, it's 3 hours. So thanks for the reminder, Palm. This is ZeldaSpeedRuns, everybody. This is the semifinals for the Mixed Pools tournament. Winner of this race will go on to play Tanjo in the finals, which with us today for our runners are Fur and Hells, who've been giving us a great show and a great demonstration of Mixed Pools and the challenges it offers. We also want to thank our trackers, Palm and Carliana, for keeping all the items tracked down below here on the restream. Our restreamer Talk has been helping out a lot with keeping all the hints tracked. And of course, Chuckles for being here with me and putting his lasagna on cold mode for this race.
Yeah, I was still praying for the lasagna. Like, still.
Well, you have lasagna at the end of this tunnel, because now Hells just has to finish Twin Rova, get this emerald, finish the trade quest, get the hammer, go defeat Volv, and then we're just on our way to Ganon.
What might be sadder as well is I was actually in the middle of watching Project Hail Mary as well on the television. So
I just watched that last weekend. Great film.
Oh, did you? Okay. I read the book beforehand and now I'm watching the film and doing discussing like bad adaptation comparisons and things like that. So
Jimbo comes in out of nowhere just to ask why is Fur not What's up, Jimbo? We have the whole Gossip Stone podcast squad.
Exclamation point podcast.
Here, I'll do that for you.
I don't know why that was so hard for me to like even consider. To do it myself because I'm that lazy. But
I thought that maybe you had like text, like speech to text on or something. It's on an exclamation point podcast.
I am, you know, racing this for 3 hours is difficult. Watching this for 3 hours.
Oh yeah, no, it's an absolute joy. We're hyped. We're fully energized. Our minds are sharp. Except you're running on empty. You need to get more lasagna in you right now. This is why you ate before.
I think.
Oh, so here's Fire Temple.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Who is it? No, that was the fire.
Or what are you doing? Want to check the door? I guess?
Yeah, the entrance. Yeah,
Fire Behind Strength 2 is Silver Boulder in Gerudo Colossus, or Desert Colossus, which then means Hell's either looked at it when I wasn't looking, or just said screw it, I don't care, and ignored it.
Yeah.
I think Fur just remembered, oh wait, this is foolish, I'm out of here.
So this pretty much guarantees it being Hells and Tanjo for the final.
Yeah, which will be a very exciting matchup. We discussed it at the start of this race, but Hells went 4-1 in the Swiss rounds, and you know, on his way through brackets, he cleared no pawns and ink, so he's been having a very strong season so far. While Fur went 3-2. But still had the strongest, fastest clear, the tiebreaker that he was in. Interesting though is Tanjo went 5-0 in Swiss, and the one loss Hells took was against Tanjo. So it's going to be a rematch from the Swiss rounds and final here between Hells and Tanjo. Yeah, so it should be a very exciting finals match. Yeah, this is the run back for Hells. Mash, 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 mash. Is it a badge of honor, Chuckles, if someone has lost to the winner of the tournament 4 years in a row? Is that like a cool stat? I'd say it's at least fun.
Yeah, I think it's a fun stat. I think it's
Yeah,
fun.
that's a fun fact.
It's always nice to be like, oh, I lost to the finalist. So
That's true. It's the copium strat. Damn.
yeah. Knocks me out of semi-finals of Challenge Cup. So
Oh, yo, Fur found the. Oh wait, no. But yeah, Sunsong Grotto or Grave. Brain.
oh, we found it. Yeah.
Hey, there it is.
There it is.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, Virgil. Fur's definitely, I think, kind of lost going into Foolish Fire and then staying there for, 20 seconds or whatever. And I think he's just trying to find a lifeline here. But even if he got on the right track, there's no catching up to Hells. Hells is, Twin Rova, long boss fight ahead. Also, like half of Shadow ahead. It's definitely Hell's W.
I don't know if you have to do this in Rando, but you should make it nighttime. Otherwise, he's gonna keep running the Runner Man. But I don't know if that happens in the Rando version.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Casually, I do that. I haven't played a Rando Seed where I actually had a complete mass shop in a long time.
Okay, here we go. There we go. All right.
There it is.
He might still, I don't know, like, I've had it before and he just keeps running. Keeps going. Keeps going.
Yeah, he's gonna run for a bit, then he'd stop eventually, but it's just faster to do this. What?
Yeah, he'll keep going for a bit. He'll probably stop at the top of the hill. Oh no,
Oh, there he goes.
The fun thing with that is that if you target him, you can be like the opposite side of Hyrule Field and you can still torch him.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Need some glitchless hundo strats? Or just fun fact?
It is a strat because at that point you're going towards Gerudo Valley to pick up the skulls there. So yeah, you keep targeting him. You keep walking backwards towards Valley.
Got it. All right, Hell's making his way back to Kakariko to the Deku Theater to turn in Mask of Truth to get his Megaton Hammer. That's going to make his way back to Adult, to the Lost Woods, to the bombable grotto outside of the Goron City entrance to fight Volv. And then Ganon's Tower was actually Lost Woods to Zora's River diving entrance. So that's actually kind of convenient in a way.
Yeah, it's really interesting how this how the seed is played out in the end.
Some positions really smoothing things over for the routing, others just having you make tracks between the same locations. Like, I'm pretty sure if this game had adaptive texturing, we'd both see in Fur's and Hell's games just footsteps to South Hyrule Fill here over and over and over again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And here comes the age change.
Yeah, moving this owl once again.
The legendary Ocarina of Time camera angle messing with Fur's dive here to fire arrows. Could OGC have been Way of the Hero? Not in this seed, since it doesn't seem like Strength 3 is available, or if it is, it's just at the point where we don't need it. But in other seeds, yeah.
It was IGC that was Path.
Yeah.
What for this one?
For this seed.
Yeah. Which at the moment is the Goron Tunic. Like, I don't think we saw a shop with the Goron Tunic in it.
Was it not for Strength 2 to get light arrows?
It could be that as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely needed a strength to get into Spirit. I love Spirit. Did Hells not have WN cannons?
Chat said he did. I think he just has to get to a dungeon.
Well, Bottom of the Well was just right there in the lap.
Maybe Hell's forgot. I would have forgotten about Well by now. He was in Well like 40 minutes into the race or something.
Yeah, but I remember Burrito, and if I remember, for fuck's sake, he should remember.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, he's got to go do Vol.
It's literally right there. Oh yeah, he's got to do Vol. Sorry, my bad. Yeah.
It's okay.
I feel like he actually had to beat the boss.
We still got to do Best Boss, Dragon Boss.
Yeah, this boss has 2 hitboxes.
Yeah, that's why Best has twice as many hitboxes as the other boxes.
But twice as easy.
Now we're gonna see the choose. I didn't see if they were on C buttons. Nope, just bombs. I don't think he had a big choose back, so he might just not have a ton left. Because this is what Chris said it was alluding to earlier, just spamming choose into this rather than the bomb timer, but it's not a huge deal for Hells. Get the poking though. That crouch stab's always harder than it looks, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
Getting trolled right at the end. Oh, out of choose, that'd be why.
Oh yeah, we've already got.
We're finally in Shadow Temple, by the way. Just a little too late. Well, a lot too late, but
Yeah.
that's where you're going.
Yeah, in the end, he will be 10 or so minutes behind. Maybe a little bit more. Oh yeah, it's still going to be Twin Row, right? Yeah.
What item would you want to hope to get from the boss reward when you're just go moded for Ganon's there? Would be like a magic or a heart refill?
I don't know.
Just curious, because Hells was hanging out, so I was like, he had an idea for something.
Yeah, here we go. Here's the tower.
Alright, So Hell's peeked this chest earlier, and did
He didn't kill the Stalfos. He didn't. Yeah, he was Child. He didn't kill the Stalfos.
Yeah, just the Dinosaurs, you're right.
Yeah. It's really weird. I keep thinking that like there's a 20-minute delay and like Hell's is already finished, but like no, this is in real time today.
Yeah, you're just in other tournament mode, I guess.
Yeah. I think it's the first time I've commentated since S9.
Same. The last thing I commentated was one of the S9 bracket matches.
Very nice, double knuckles. Yeah.
Love BGS for that one. We have seen people in races get trolled there.
Yeah, especially when you've got less than 4 hearts. That could be a thing. And we don't need to do collapse.
Oh, collapse. Got it. Yeah. I don't know why. We don't have to do claps. We're not going to applaud for Hells.
We can go straight to the Ganon fight.
Well, Hells takes on Ganondorf here. As a reminder, there will be a finals match between Fur and Hells. That'll be, or between Hells and Tanjo, to be scheduled. But there are other tournaments ongoing right now, so make sure to check those out in the respective areas. So we do have, as a reminder again, Spoiler Log tournament is in top 8, so keep an eye out for results on that. Slug Open starting on Wednesday for the Swiss round, so we have a match over on City Central. And again, sign-ups are still open for the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Mentor Tournament. It's the first time for Ocarina of Time Randomizer. For more information on that, check out the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Discord. If you feel like you don't have the skill set for it, don't worry about it. Sign up anyways. It's literally come one, come all for this one. There's no minimum skill level other than I don't know, play Ocarina of Time at least once, or at least like a rando once of it, or you better get used to playing it. And yes, thank you Chuckles for linking Slug Central. That's where the Open will be restreamed. Also, again, shout out to the other language restreams going on today. Happy doing French restream, and then was Link Hylian doing Portuguese restream, or were they doing like a German restream?
It was on Friday in Brazil.
Okay. Brazilian restream there. And then we have, again, end of September will be the ZeldaSpeedRuns charity marathon. It's been the first Zelda Speedruns charity marathon in, 4 years, I think I said in the Discord. Yeah. Making sure to check the Discord, the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Discord for information on how to join and submit your runs and want to participate. Submissions are open now until August 20th, so you have some time to get them in. Trez is open to a lot of formats, it sounds like, either races or some sort of demonstrations. Again, read the guidelines there. And it will be the last weekend of September, so the 25th to the 27th, raising money for charity, which is the Breakthrough T1, which is raising money for researching and advocacy of type 1 diabetes globally. So very worthwhile cause. And we'll see how it's being just a sweet thing to do. Alright, let's get ready. Let's get their GGs ready for Hells here in the chat. Damn, I timed those announcements really well.
Yeah, you did. You cleared up all of that, and it was perfect.
Sick.
So, Guggers. 3 hours, 19 minutes. Bit of a long one today.
Yeah, this is definitely longer than average for these mixed pools races. Just again, we're around 2:30, but GG to Hell, so we'll be moving on to the finals against Tanjo. 3:19:13. Very good race. Saw a lot of good skill demonstration between the runners, and also how mixed pools can, you never know. People were saying, man, Fur's killing it.
Yeah.
Fur fell behind. Yeah. That's how mixed pools goes.
Yeah. Yeah, it seemed like Fur got a little bit lost in the sauce at the end, maybe. Kind of lost, was very probably had the preferred route in the first half an hour, 40 minutes. And then yeah, held the Shadow Temple, but we got there.
Mm-hmm. We're waiting to see if either runner will come for an interview, but also with other language restreams going on, they might appear on one of those instead.
Yeah.
So while we wait to hear for that, Chuckles, is there anything else you want to add for the day that we haven't commented? I think the main story of this seed is in mixed pools, don't count yourself out. You really can't play around your opponent too much because of the amount of options. And the main thing that got Fur here seems to be about... Yeah, Lake Highly accessed a child, he's saying, in the race room, so that's kind of where he got mixed up.
Yeah. My final comments would be... Good game. Ocarina
good
of Time
game.
is fun.
Yeah, and there's more opportunity to see, this format if you like mixed pulls, either get the final restreamed here on ZSR or again on Slug Central. It's one of the settings options for the Slug Open.
Yeah, and the final is best 2 out of 3, I think I remember Emo saying. So we're going to get at least 2 matches for the final, maybe 3, we never know.
Oh yeah, and that's a good point. We want to give a shout out to the organizers of mixed pools, TJ, Emo Soda, Kasinja, and also thanks for the extra support to Bear, T Grenadier, and what the hell's actually. So he came out of retirement to kick some butt and also help with the tournament.
Yeah, he's done a good job. So
yeah. I'm just sad, man. The cows didn't pay out. I'm always a big fan of cows paying out, but they just gave Hell some money at a convenient time.
Yeah, no Malon race. That's what I would have wanted. Want to see a bit of house cow action.
It does look like we were going to get at least Hells for a quick interview. We're going to keep it short, though, because it looks like he will move over to the French restream for an interview as well there.
One question only. gotta make it a good one. Make it a good question.
How does it feel coming out of retirement and owning everybody?
Oh, yeah, that's it. That's the question to lead with. I like that.
Probably just do the standard of how do you feel about this seed? Looking forward to the finals. What's your favorite flavor of lasagna?
Oh yeah, give him some shit, and then.
No, he needs a Discord link to ZSR.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Tom has us covered.
Can you share one? Yeah.
I can't talk in the race room.
Oh yeah, I bet I can't talk in the race room. Yeah.
That's the commentator strat. Don't look in the race room until you have to, and then you get updates faster. Especially when you're commentating races with long delays. Obviously, we don't have a long delay here, but during standard, we had like, what, 15 minutes or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually have another take-home message, in that if you receive any messages about Mr. Beast Crypto, then I would advise not clicking on it.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Oh, here we go. Here's Hells. GG Hells.
Bonsoir. Hello.
Does Hells hear us? I saw his mic.
What the hell's happened?
I'll give you an applause for that one. It's very quiet. You can't hear it, but I'm clapping for you, Chuckles.
Hello. I wonder if he can hear us. No? No? No?
DM him. Get in his DMs, Chuckles. I think I would go through like the Discord, like you need to message request thing. I don't have history with Hells. I just assume you do, being his #1 fan.
Oh, I am very much a #1 fan.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, again, sorry about that. I haven't done an interview in a while.
Okay.
Are you joining us from a bunker or like?
Wait,
Is
really?
this your speech over the microphone sped up for some reason? He's so fast. He's speedrunning the interview.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, what about now? Is anything
Oh,
Yeah. No, that
much
works.
better.
Much better. Congrats on the race, GG's. You're moving on to finals. How does it feel, Hells?
Yeah, it's. I guess I'm surprised. I wasn't really expecting this, so. But yeah, it's been a good tournament overall. So.
How long has it been
Cannot-
since your last final?
I think 4 years now. So it's kind of crazy. I think it was SGL 2022 against Exodus, and I lost that one.
Yeah, nice. 4 years. Well, you're in the game now. We made you come out of retirement, and now you're here to kick some ass.
And the funny thing is now, I mean, I'm really sad that Floosh had to drop out. Hopefully everything's okay with him. But it's kind of funny that I'm playing Tanjo, and he's the only person who beat me in the tournament so far.
Oh wow! So your
Yeah.
loss came to Tanjo, so that's interesting.
Yeah, in week 2.
Shit, and it's going to be best 2 out of 3 as well. So
Yeah.
that's going to be fun.
And it also feels like we're playing each other every mixed pools tournament. Like, I'm pretty sure we played like the last 4 seasons at some point. And I think we're pretty. Like, he knocked me out 2 years ago. I think last year I beat him in Swiss, and this year he beat me in Swiss. So.
And of course, you wouldn't have got to the final if Alexis beat Fer in the quarterfinals, and you would have to have played Alexis.
Yeah, that's why I don't have a good setup to talk, because I just assumed I would lose to Alexis and not do an interview. So there you go. That's why.
Well, played yourself then.
Yeah, I know Pappy's waiting, so we'll let you go. GG's. Say hi
GG's.
to Kevin for me.
All right, will do. Thanks, guys. Hope that seed wasn't too annoying with all the hiking, but yeah. Thanks for restreaming and commentating.
Of course.
Yeah, there is. Alright, let's get out of here, Tom.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming. Great race had by all, and thank you everyone for coming out. Thank you trackers for tracking, and we're gonna go over the Pappy. So if you can understand what's being said over there, great. If not, I'm sorry. So have a good rest of the day, everyone. ZSR today. The only other thing on the schedule right now is we have a cross keys match in about 2.5 hours. It is. Who is it? It's going to be Telethar versus Gans Gone Wild, which should prove to be a pretty good match if people are interested in that. But if you're not, you're not. And we will see you next time here. Have a good rest of your day, everyone.
Bye-bye.